This is a presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. It's time for Liberty Flames baseball.
The 0-1. Swing, high fly ball, deep right field. Did he get enough? He did! That's the ball game! Jackson Sorensen sends him home in Lynchburg! The pitch. Got him, swinging, strikeout ends the inning. 9 punch-outs on the day for Ben Blair.
With a mix of returning stars and hungry newcomers, the Flames are ready to take aim at Conference USA and some of the best teams in the country.
Slider swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the ball game. And the Flames stun the Wolfpack in Raleigh. Liberty comes to UVA and wins the ball game. 10-3, the final score. From third, he'll score, and the Flames walk it off.
3-season CUSA Pitcher of the Year, Ben Blair. All-conference shortstop Tanner Marsh. And the rest of the Flames under head coach Bradley LaCroix are dialed in and looking to leave their mark.
You know, I think LaCroix really built us a team this year that has, really good chemistry. You know, we all want to be here. We all want to win. We all have that faith.
I want to win with these guys. Guys I've played with the last year, 2 years. Guys I love. We're all hungry. We're all ready to get out there and prove ourselves.
Follow Flames baseball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, and Liberty Baseball on social media. This is Liberty University Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our daily chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix. Sound from the clubhouse, scores from around Conference USA, and more. Today's pregame coverage is presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. It's time now for the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Now, we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
And a pleasant good morning from Kennesaw, Georgia on the Kennesaw State University campus. It's day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship. And for the Flames, their first game in this tournament coming up here this morning as Liberty takes on Sam Houston, coming up just after the top of the hour. I'm Nick Pierce with you. Glad to have you along. It's our Bojangles on Deck Circle pregame coverage of Flames baseball. Glad to bring it to you here as Liberty and Sam Houston get set to do battle for the first time this season. This is the one team that the Flames did not face in the 2026 regular year, but the Bearcats already have one game under their belts in this conference tournament, and it was a big one yesterday. Sam Houston beating Louisiana Tech in a come-from-behind 14-13 win to start the tournament yesterday morning. Bearcats are 1-0 already, and with a win today, Sam Houston would get to the semifinals. For the Flames, a win means the same thing. Liberty, the higher seed, the number 2 seed in this conference tournament. If the Flames win this ball game, Liberty knows it will be playing on Saturday, as the Flames will punch their ticket to the semifinals by virtue of having tiebreakers over everyone else in the pool. So, big game to say the least for both teams, and for Sam Houston, it's a de facto elimination game. If Sam Houston does not win this game, the Bearcats season will end because they'll be 1-1, and as an 8 seed in this thing, would have no way to win enough tiebreakers to get to the semifinals. So, a lot on the line here, as it always is in postseason baseball, right? You're not used to playing a winner-take-all type of ball game, advance or go home, so to speak, straight out of the chute. For the Flames, if they were to fall today, there are still some things that could go their way. Liberty would need to win tomorrow, its second game against Louisiana Tech, and then get a little bit of help as well from Jacksonville State. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. Right now, the Flames are focused solely on trying to win this baseball game. And the starting pitching matchup for today, the Flames will send their top gun to the mound, Ben Blair, the Conference USA Pitcher of the Year. Hadn't been pitching like it over the last several weeks, but you know what's in there with Ben. 6-5 on the year, a 3.87 ERA in 14 starts. Needs to get back to the first half of the season, the way he pitched for the Flames. But nonetheless, that first half was enough to garner him Conference USA Pitcher of the Year honors. Those awards announced on Tuesday. He was one of 5 all-conference selections for the Flames, including shortstop Tanner Marsh. Blair and Marsh both first-team all-conference, and Marsh named the Conference USA Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. So the top honors all around going to the Flames. It's the first time Liberty has had a Conference Player of the Year and Pitcher of the Year in the same season since 2014, when Trey Lambert won Pitcher of the Year and Ryan Seas won Player of the Year. So it's been some time, 12 years, since the Flames have swept those two awards in their respective conference. But Blair will get the ball today for the Flames, the right-hander opposed by a sophomore right-hander, Tate Hickman, for Sam Houston, 2-3 with a 5.79 ERA. Hickman, 14 appearances, 11 starts. He will attempt to pitch Sam Houston into the semifinals here as the Bearcats, as an 8 seed, look to try to throw a little bit of disruption into this conference tournament very early on in the week. Mentioned all conference awards on Tuesday outside of Blair and Marsh. Other names recognized: Flames left fielder Nick Barone, the Conference USA, or on Conference USA's first team all-conference team, and then also Cooper Harrington, the Flames closer, along with starting pitcher Bradley Zayak. Those two were second team all-conference selections as well. So congratulations to those 5. Very well deserved for their performances in 2026. The Flames are 38-18 coming into today. They finished the Conference USA schedule at 21-9 with the win last Saturday over Middle Tennessee. It's been a few days since the Flames have taken the field, and came down to Kennesaw, Georgia on Sunday after finishing out the regular season with that 8-7 win on Saturday to take the series at MTSU. About a 3-hour drive from Murfreesboro down here to Kennesaw. The Flames elected to do that instead of going all the way home and then having to come back here. Just decided it was best to get in the hotel, have a few practices down here, and get rested for the start of this conference tournament. So Liberty 20 games over 500 coming into today. One of the best road records in the country as well. The Flames 19-6, although this will be a neutral site game. Still a game that the Flames are playing away from their home park. And the Flames will also play as the designated away team today. That's something that's a little bit different here this week. Conference USA guaranteeing every team in pool play at least one, or guaranteeing them all one home game and one away game. So the Flames will be the home team tomorrow against Louisiana Tech. Today they are the away team. Sam Houston playing as the home team. They are 24-32 on the season. They finished out the Conference USA schedule at 13-17. Neither one of these clubs until yesterday had played a neutral site game this year. Sam Houston obviously won its game yesterday, 14-13. So the stage is set. Pool play, day 2, as the Flames and Bearcats both look to punch their tickets to the semifinals. Still on the way here with our pregame coverage. We'll catch up with head coach Bradley LaCroix. We'll also have a look at the starting lineups. And on the other side of the break, we are going to head down to the dugout and catch up with some of the Flames. Mentioned those all-conference awards. We'll hear from today's starting pitcher Ben Blair, also shortstop Tanner Marsh, and left fielder Nick Barone. That's all on the way. Glad to have you along with us. Get yourself a splash of coffee, maybe a little eggs and bacon. Maybe you're at work. Maybe it's a bagel. I don't know. But just glad to have you with us here on a warm, muggy, and overcast for the moment morning down here in Georgia. So when we come back, we'll continue on here with our pregame coverage. You're locked into Flames baseball at the Conference USA Championship. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's Bo time.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
You're listening to pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, back to the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles.
Welcome back inside Mickey Dunn Stadium on the Kennesaw State University campus. Here in Kennesaw, Georgia, it's day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship. Nick Pierce back here with you. The winner of this tournament will get an will get a automatic bid to the NCAA Regionals next week. However, for 3 teams here this week, including the Flames, they could already have an at-large bid locked up to the NCAA Regionals. Liberty coming in today with a RPI of 35. Jacksonville State, the regular season champion, and Missouri State both in the 20s with the RPI coming into today. So all 3 of those teams feel pretty good about their postseason potential for next weekend. However, for the Flames, you'd like to win a couple of games here this week to kind of solidify that. So Liberty, again, with a victory today, will punch its ticket to the semifinals of this tournament, and I think advancing would also be a nice thing to show the committee as well when you look at that tournament resume. Coming into this one, though, the Flames, as I mentioned in segment 1, have a lot of all-conference honors bestowed upon them here this year. One of those goes to Nick Barone. Flames left fielder has been steady all season, leading the club in RBIs, top 10 in the league with 50 ribbies this year, 10 homers, and he's hit in the middle of the order all season for the Flames. First team all-conference selection for Nick. He says it was really cool to be recognized for his work this year.
I mean, it means a lot, but at the end of the day, I'd rather come here, win a conference championship, and go win a regional. But, you know, I can't do it without everyone on our team. I mean, they've put me in the position to succeed, so it's a full team effort at the end of the day.
And it'll take a full team effort if the Flames are to achieve some of those goals that Nick spoke of, trying to win a conference championship. He didn't just say go to a regional. He said he wants to win a regional. This team has a lot of confidence and belief in itself, but postseason baseball, a different animal. As I spoke with Flames shortstop and Conference USA Player of the Year, Tanner Marsh, here's what he had to say about the difference in postseason play.
What makes it different is, you know, stakes are higher. You know, you can't go out and, you know, lose 2 games to a team and expect to, you know, turn your season around. You know, your season's on the line, so you got to do whatever it takes and put in every amount of effort that you can to, you know, win the game that day. We've got a group that knows how big it is not to lose, and, you know, we've got a bunch of competitors, and that's just what we're going to do every single game.
And the Flames will need Tanner Marsh at his best. He's in a bit of a funk right now. 0 for his last 18 coming into this conference tournament. That's his longest hitless stretch of the season, maybe back to his freshman season. I don't know, but Tanner Marsh looking to break out here today. Hopefully the rest did him some good. Flames starting pitcher today, Ben Blair, the Conference USA Pitcher of the Year, about to embark on his third conference tournament. Here's what Ben said as far as how this one compares to the previous two.
You always want to win, but it feels like this year is like the best chance we've had to win one. So I want to go out there and game one, set the tone so that throughout the week we know that we have a chance to win this championship.
For Blair, it hasn't come as easy on the mound for him over the last 7 starts. ERA north of 7 in that stretch. Coming off an outing in which he gave up 8 runs, 5 earned against Middle Tennessee. Here's Blair on handling some of those recent struggles and trying to get things turned around here today.
Yeah, it's just big about learning about those outings. Like, those are going to come in handy whenever we get into the postseason, and I go out there, and if I get punched, I know how to handle it now. So just attacking spots, make sure I'm hitting my spots, especially out this late in the year. Like, people have scouting reports on me. Everybody knows how I pitch, so making sure I go out there and I execute the game plan.
Again, that's Flames pitcher Ben Blair. He will get the ball today for Liberty coming up here just after the top of the hour. We'll take our next break. When we continue on here with the Bojangles On Deck Circle, we'll catch up with the head coach, Bradley LaCroix. That pregame conversation is on deck. Before we take our next break, let's send you back to this past Saturday, last game of the regular season. It's our play of the game, and it comes to us from Flames center fielder Josh Campos.
It's time now for the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good.
Who's 9? Claps, sends one in the air, deep right center field. Campos on the run. He gets there. Makes the catch on the warning track for out number 3. Clapp is homered in each of the first 2 games of this series. He gave that one a ride. Everyone's heart skipped a beat, but Josh Campos runs it down and the side is retired.
That was the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Stay tuned. The Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles, continues after this from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
You're locked into pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles, continues with the thoughts of Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. Our pregame chat with the coach is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling.
All right, first game of the Conference USA Tournament for the Flames coming up. Liberty and Sam Houston this morning. I'm Nick Pierce checking in now with Coach LaCroix. Well,
finally a game day. Your club has been preparing for this over the last few days. Some practices, but a lot of downtime at the hotel. You know, sometimes in the big leagues, in the postseason now, with those teams that have extra time off, there's a little bit of concern. Is that a good thing? Is it not a good thing? I don't know if that translates here necessarily. How do you feel about your club and how prepared they are to play this morning?
Yeah, I think we're prepared. I think the guys are itching to play this morning too. Although I think the days off have been good. I mean, it's a long season, a little banged up as far as just tired and the wear and tear of the season. So, you know, the 2-3 days off have been really good for us. But I think the guys are ready to go this morning and ready to compete.
Yeah, a couple of guys in Middle Tennessee, Jackson Sorensen, Jake Potts, like you said, a little banged up here late in the year. How are those two guys heading into the tournament?
Yeah, I think they're good. I mean, Sorensen will go today. He'll play first. Back in the lineup, feels good. Probably not 100%, but good enough to give us a good effort. And Potts' arm feels good. He threw yesterday, felt good. So he's active this weekend as well.
And then you've got Ben Blair going for you here today, the conference pitcher of the year. Was there any conversation about maybe flipping things around, looking at who you might start in this first game to try to build things in your favor as best you can?
We talked about it, but even before we found out the result of the La Tech Sam Houston game, we had made the decision we were going to throw Ben no matter what. We just felt like getting him out there, hopefully getting a W to start the tournament, continue to build that resume for postseason play. And you know, the way I look at it is you know, this obviously it worked out now that this game is the winner goes to the semifinals automatically. So, you know, we were going to start him anyways and look forward to get him going out there and giving us a solid outing.
Facing a Sam Houston team that probably hit above its skis here yesterday, scored 14 runs, but that again, you see them and what they're capable of. A lot of left-handed hitters in this lineup too. What's key for Ben here today as he attacks them?
Yeah, he's just got to command the fastball, and that's kind of what's gotten him, you know, the past couple weeks, couple outings, is just being able to command the fastball into the lefties, and then he can pitch off the cutter off of that. You know, it's a team that likes to run, put some pressure on you when they have opportunities to. And that was an impressive performance against those arms from La Tech. La Tech's got really good pitchers, and for them to score, you know, 14 runs yesterday, down 11-4 and come back, and there's some toughness and some belief in that other dugout today.
And when you talk about their run game, it's not just on Kyle Vidston to keep them in check. That's pitchers too, right? I mean, but you guys have done a pretty good job of holding runners this year. Is it something that really concerns you with their ability?
Yeah, I mean, we work really hard on it, and all our pitchers are good at holding runners, good moves, good times to the plate. Viddy's been throwing the ball really, really well here lately. You know, and we know they're going to try it. We got to make sure we do a good job of controlling it. You know, it starts with the pitcher, and you know, if we get an opportunity to throw somebody out, we just got to throw them out.
Now, your offense for a little stretch there was struggling to score runs after that New Mexico State series, but last couple games, 10 runs in Game 2 of that series at Middle Tennessee, 8 runs in the series finale. You feel like they're in a good place coming into this tournament?
Yeah, I do. I feel we're in a good spot. I mean, we turned it on Games 2 and 3 at Middle. You know, Horn Jr. threw really well against us on Thursday. Happens. But the biggest thing for us is we got to be competitive 1 through 9. When, you know, the bottom of the order did an awesome job last weekend. Top of the order, not too much until Saturday, and DeCandido had a big day. But we got to get competitive at bats 1 through 9, and when we do that, we're a pretty complete team.
And Tanner Marsh, the player of the year right there at the top. You talk about the top of the order needing to do a little bit more for Marsh. I don't think he's had a stretch where he's had 4 straight games without a hit. And gosh, maybe since his freshman year.
Yeah. He's you know, he sets the tone for us. And we worked on some things the past couple days in practice. I think some rest has been good for him too, because he plays every day and he plays as hard as anybody. So the rest has been good, but you know, I expect him. He's the leader. He's the dog. He's the competitor, and I expect him. Usually, big games, he shows up. So I expect him to have a big day for us today.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck coming up here against the Bearcats.
Okay, thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Coach. Our pregame chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Schedule your service at callrogers.com.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
We're walking you up to first pitch with the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. The excitement of Liberty baseball is just around the corner. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
And we welcome you back here to Kennesaw State University, where it's Liberty and Kennesaw State in the first game of Day 2 in the Conference USA Baseball Championship. And with that, we've got the Star Spangled Banner coming up here as the Flames and Bearcats pour out of the dugout. We'll have the playing of the national anthem, then bring you the starting lineups. And we welcome you back in here to Mickey Dunn Stadium. It's time now to bring you the starting lineups for this one, Liberty and Sam Houston. Starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. For the Flames, led by second-year head coach Bradley LaCroix. In the leadoff spot playing shortstop, it's Tanner Marsh. Riley DiCandido back in right field. He's hitting second, followed by the third baseman Jordan Jaffe hitting third. Jackson Sorensen back in the lineup. He's the cleanup man at first base. Nick Barone batting fifth in left field. Easton Swafford will play second base and bat sixth. Batting seventh, it's the designated hitter, Landon Seeley. Hitting eighth and catching it's Kyle Vinston, and batting ninth in center field, Josh Campos. Marsh, DiCandido, Jaffe, Sorensen, Barone, Swafford, Seeley, Vinston, and Campos for the Flames. For the Sam Houston Bearcats, they are led by head coach Jay Sirianni. Batting leadoff and playing third base, it's Ryan Frandon. Hitting second in center field, Jarrett Curtis. Cade Corcoran will play first base and hit third. Wes Baker, the switch-hitting catcher, will bat cleanup. Caleb Cotton's in left field batting fifth. Hunter Alvord is the shortstop hitting sixth. Sean Bazemore will DH and bat seventh. Kirby Orth, the right fielder, hits eighth. And batting ninth, it's the second baseman, Jace Martinez. Brandon, Curtis, Corcoran, Baker, Cotton, Alvord, Bazemore, Orth, and Martinez for Sam Houston. Ben Blair on the mound for Liberty. Tate Hickman for Sam Houston. Starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. Coming up, we've got the ball game next from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment.
And we welcome you back inside Mickey Dunn Stadium on the Kennesaw State University campus in Kennesaw, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Nick Pierce here with you. It's day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship. Liberty and Sam Houston getting set to get underway here in just a few moments. Flames and Bearcats meeting for the first time this season. Liberty 38-18, 20 games north of 500. Sam Houston 24-32, 8 games under 500. But it's a Sam Houston team that doubled its win total from a year ago. They missed the conference tournament altogether last year. You would think they'd just be happy to be here, but they came onto the scene like a wrecking ball yesterday. 14-13 come from behind victory over Louisiana Tech. They trailed that game 11-5 at one point, but came back to get the win in game 1 of this tournament. So the Bearcats and the Flames both with a win in this one. One will advance to the Conference USA semifinals. Tate Hickman on the mound going through his warm-up tosses. He is 2-3 on the year with a 5.79 ERA, 46 2/3 innings pitched, 25 walks to 32 strikeouts. Hard-throwing right-hander for the Bearcats. Fastball up to 92, slider, a cutter, and a changeup as well. Flames will look to attack him early here, playing as the away team, coming to bat first in the first inning. Four-man umpiring crew for this one. Derek Everett has the plate. Chris Ward is at first base. Chris Engstrand at second, and Randall Hunley is down at third. And Tanner Marsh will come to the plate to lead things off for the Flames. Liberty wearing the traveling gray jerseys today. Sam Houston with the black tops, white pants, and black caps. First pitch of the ball game to Tanner Marsh. Misses upstairs with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And we are underway at 10:05 a.m. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Our first pitch presented by Relevant Law. Find them at relevantlaw.com. 1-0. That one caught the inside corner for a strike. Fastball at 89 miles an hour. Evens the count at 1-1 on Tanner Marsh. Marsh comes in hitting .341. 1-1 pitch cracked in the air out toward deep right field, angling over to the warning track, and by the corner is Orth. Right fielder puts it away, and there's out number one. One gone in the first.
Riley DiCandido.
And that'll bring up Riley DiCandido. As I said, Sam Houston missed the Conference USA Tournament altogether last year. Just a 12-win season for the Bearcats. As DiCandido swings on the first pitch, hits a little bouncer out towards second. Backhanded by Martinez coming in on it. And he'll send it over to first base in time for the out. Quickly 2 away for the Flames here in the first. That'll bring up Jordan Jaffe.
Jordan Jaffe.
Liberty made the Conference USA Tournament last year, but by the skin of its teeth. The Flames were the 8th seed. And the final team in to what was then a double elimination style tournament. Jordan Jaffe swings on the first pitch and sends it out to right field, but caught by Orth. And that'll do it for the Flames. 3 up and 3 down they go in the top half of the first. 1-2-3 inning for Hickman. We go to the bottom half now. Ben Blair heads to the mound for the Flames in a scoreless game. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Flames with a quiet top half of the first inning. They go 3 up and 3 down to start things. We go to the bottom half of the first now. No score. Liberty and Sam Houston, with the winner of this game advancing to the Conference USA semifinals. For the Bearcats, this is win or go home. Their season is on the line today. There is no postseason. There is no NCAA regional for Sam Houston without winning this conference tournament. And the Bearcats with a loss here would have no path. They would not be able to get enough tiebreakers to get to the CUSA championship or semifinal round. For the Flames, a win also puts them in the semifinals. However, with a loss, Liberty could still come back and win tomorrow and get a little help from Jacksonville State. The Flames would just need to avoid a tie with the Gamecocks after tomorrow. And then Liberty would get the tiebreaker to go on as a wild card team into the semifinals on Saturday. We'll talk more about the tournament format coming up here in just a bit. As now it is Ryan Frandon leading things off for Sam Houston. First pitch from Ben Blair is socked out to center field, but right in line with Josh Campos. One pitch, one out in the first. Boy, these hitters are up here. They're getting their hacks off early on. That's 3 first pitch outs between these two teams, 3 in a row. One pitch, one out for Ben Blair in the top half of the first. And that'll bring up Jarrett Curtis now, the center fielder and Missouri transfer. Curtis standing in for the right-hand side, hitting .312 on the season, and the first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Our keys to the game are delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. We'll get to him after this 0-1 pitch from Ben Blair. Next one swung on and missed. Good cutter. Makes it 0-2 on Curtis. That fastball before that was up to 95. And for Ben Blair, it's being able to attack the left-handed hitters, get the ball in on them, particularly with the fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, pop foul back out of play. 96-mile-an-hour heater. Still 0-2 on Curtis. Get the fastball in on the lefties. And execute pitches. I mean, it sounds like a simple thing, right? A simple formula. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Curtis. Check swing on a ball up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now on Jarrett Curtis. And then being able to police the run game of Sam Houston. It's a Bearcats team that has stolen 121 bases this year. First in Conference USA, top 30 in the country. Cutter misses just high and outside. And that'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Curtis. Flames have done a good job policing would-be base stealers this year. 2-2 pitch, swung on, foul tipped into Vinston's mitt for the strikeout. He got him on an elevated cutter. Out number 2 in the first inning. 2 up and 2 down for Blair in a scoreless ball game. And last key for the Flames offensively, you got to get Tanner Marsh going. He's hitless in his last 4 games. He's the player of the year for a reason. As he goes, this team goes. They'll look for good things out of Marsh and the rest of the top hitters in that order. Top 3, I should say. First pitch fastball upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes on Cade Corcoran. 2 out, the base is clear. In the bottom half of the first inning, no score. Left-handed hitter at the plate, Corcoran. 1-0 pitch, sent foul. Little roller to the backstop, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Keys to the game delivered by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. Abish is the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Corcoran, .263 hitter, 7 home runs as a freshman. And he swings and fouls back a 96-mile-an-hour fastball to make it a ball and 2 strikes. One-two count. Blair a pitch away from a 1-2-3 first inning. Into the line, here it comes. High and outside, 96-mile-an-hour fastball missed. And that'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Humid day. I see Blair going to that rosin bag already. Sweat will develop quickly. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up, foul, straight back out of play. And the count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes on Corcoran. Kid's had some kind of a dynamite freshman year. Yesterday, 2 for 5 with a walk and 3 RBIs in the win over Louisiana Tech. Another 2-2 pitch from Ben Blair. Check swing, tapper foul, bounced over top of the third base dugout, occupied by Sam Houston. Flames are in the first base dugout, the away dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, still on Corcoran. Blair looking in. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And that fastball just missed high, 97-mile-an-hour heater with the four-seamer. Count goes full, 3-2. This is a really good at-bat for this kid. A lot of freshmen would have swung right through that. A lot of seniors would have swung right through that fastball. The top of the zone. Flames have a shift on him. 3 men on the right side of the infield for the left-handed hitter. 3-2 pitch. Little tapper foul on the cutter up and in. Still 3-2 on Corcoran. I can tell you just looking out there, eye test, obviously the velocity is good with Blair. This stuff looks sharp early. No score, 2 out. Next pitch. Taken low, ball 4. He went to the cutter, and that was a really good at-bat by Corcoran. He fought off some pitches and earns himself a 2-out walk.
The catcher, number 5, Wes Baker.
Rare walk for Blair, just his 13th of the season. That'll bring up Wes Baker. Blair now 82 innings pitched, counting today. 13 walks, 103 strikeouts. Wes Baker now, check swing, pop-up foul off the left-handed hitter's bat. 0-1 the count. Ben Blair coming into the ball game, second most strikeouts in a single season in Flames program history. Next pitch, Coffey inside corner with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike. 0-2 on Wes Baker. Baker, a .265 hitter on the year. Comes the 0-2. Got him swinging, 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Took out Baker for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Ben Blair. He strands the runner at first. We go now to the top half of the second. Liberty and Sam Houston scoreless in day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship.
Lynchburg Nissan is at it again.
Right now, save big with up to $7,300 off MSRP on select vehicles, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 4 of our most popular models.
0%, 60 months, 4 models.
But hurry, this is a limited time offer you don't want to miss.
Got a trade?
Get up to 130% of fair KBB value.
No matter the condition.
Stop by, give us a call, or shop online at lynchburgnissan.com
for the best selection and unbeatable deals. And remember,
Lynchburg Nissan is the home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Top half of the second inning, no score here from Kennesaw, Georgia. It's Liberty and Sam Houston. Game 1 of day 2 of this Conference USA Baseball Championship. It'll be Jackson Sorensen to lead it off here for the Flames. Couple strikeouts in the first inning for Ben Blair. Worked around a 2-out walk. He's now got 104 strikeouts on the year. Second most in a single season in program history. And he is now 15 strikeouts away from matching the single season record. As Jackson Sorensen takes ball 1 high and away. Single season record is 119. Benji Miller did it back in 1998. 1-0 pitch in for a strike to Sorensen. It's even now 1-1. Good to see Jackson back in the lineup for the Flames. Calf strain kept him out of everyday duties over the weekend at Middle Tennessee. Swinging a chopper foul up the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sorensen. On the year hitting .257, 4 homers, 47 driven in. Got a pinch hit appearance in Game 3 at MTSU. Rolls this one foul past first base, still 1-2. On the senior from Idaho Falls. He drew a walk in the 9th inning in the final game of that series Saturday against the Blue Raiders. 1-2 pitch stays high with the fastball at 93. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Sorensen. Tate Hickman with a 3-up and 3-down first inning. Did it on just 5 pitches. 2-2 offering. Lunge and a miss, strike 3. Foul tipped it into the glove of Baker, the catcher. First strikeout for Hickman, 1 gone in the second. That'll bring up Nick Barone, Flames first team all-conference left fielder. Ten homers, 50 RBIs on the season for Barone. Swings on the first one, rolls it foul off to the right, 0-1. Barone 1 for 4 in the regular season finale at Middle Tennessee. Hitting .268 in his last 10 games with a home run. Takes this one, fastball just off the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike on Barone. 1 out, no score. Top of the second inning. The 1-1. Swung on, hammered deep center field. Curtis retreating, out toward that wall, leaping up, and it's off the top of the wall. Barone headed to second base. He'll be there standing with a double. Leaping try by Curtis. He couldn't get it. Went into the padding out there at the 400 marker. And it hit off the batter's eye, which is part of the center field wall here at Kennesaw State. So that is a double for Barone. Would have been a home run in a lot of places. Nick is at second base with 1 out. The Flames have the first hit of the ball game. Here's Easton Swafford now. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball out to the right side. That'll get Barone over to third. Martinez, the second baseman, slings it across to first in time for the out. 2 gone. So 1 second baseman grounds out to another. And boy, for both teams, it just seems apparent. Swing early is the key today. A lot of first pitch swings in this ball game. I don't know if that's an emphasis of both teams just trying not to get 2 strikes. I think that would certainly be the case for Sam Houston. Landon Seeley, the batter, he takes strike 1. But the Flames have also gone up there hacking as well. Seeley, .248 hitter, a home run. He hit it here earlier this year. 14 RBIs, the pitch. Breaking ball down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike on Landon Seeley. Runner at third, 2 out, the pitch. Check swing, they appeal it to first. He did not go. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike in the favor of Seeley. No score. Flames trying to crack the code first here. The 2-1 pitch. That one just missed. Fastball off the edge outside, 3-1. Seeley 7 for his last 31 entering play today. Looking to come up with a 2-out base hit here. The next pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit right field. Over top of a leaping Martinez. Barone will trot home with the game's first run. Liberty takes a 1-0 lead. 2-out RBI single for Landon Seeley. Knocks in his 15th run of the year. 3-1 pitch. Looked like he got a fastball out on the outer half or outer third. And he cracked it to right field on a frozen rope. Here's Kyle Vinston now. A throw to first to check on Seeley. He scampers back into the bag. And an early run for the Flames. That can go so far in these postseason games. You get an early run or two, put the pressure on the other team. Vinston takes a strike on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. It's 0-1 on the Flames catcher. Kyle Vinston, his first season with the Flames, hit just .198 in the regular season. Breaking ball off the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike on Vinston. 4 home runs, 16 RBIs on the year. He's been better of late, though. Throw to first. Back in with a dive is Seeley. He is a threat to run over there. Vinston in his last 10 games, an .886 OPS. Home run, 3 RBIs. He had the go-ahead RBI base hit in the 9th inning Saturday at Middle Tennessee. Pitch in for a strike. Slider lands the inside corner. And it's 1-2 now on Kyle Vinston, the right-handed batter. 2 out, a runner at first. Flames on top, 1-0. And the 1-2 pitch. He got hit. Tried to come in with that slider again, and he plunked him, looked like in the wallet, maybe the lower back. And Vinston goes down to first base with an HBP. That's nothing new for Kyle. Seeley will go to second base. Vinston now hit by a pitch 19 times this season. The school record is 22. That is very much within reach for Vinston. Here's Josh Campos now. A step off by Hickman, and he wants something different to throw here. 2 out, a run in, 1-0 Flames in the second. The pitch to Campos. Swung on, line drive left field, but right at the left fielder, Caleb Cotton. He's got it, and that's out number 3. Hit that ball right on the screws, but right at somebody. Flames will get a run on 2 hits in the second. They leave a couple of men stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Liberty on top of Sam Houston, 1-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network at the Conference USA Championship, presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Follow us on social media. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for great content from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship, and we go to the bottom half of the second inning in Game 4 of this tournament. Liberty with a 1-0 lead over Sam Houston. Nick Pierce with you on a Thursday morning. Yeah, conference tournament baseball. Playing before we get to the PM on the clock. First game of the day, 10 a.m. Game 2 right around 1:30, 2 o'clock. Second game today will be the first for Jacksonville State, the number 1 seed in this tournament. Gamecocks will have the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. First pitch in for a called strike to Caleb Cotton, 0-1. 5, 6, and 7 in the order due up for Sam Houston in the second inning, the 0-1. Low and outside with a cutter. Ball and a strike on Cotton. Comes in hitting .296, 3 homers, 26 driven in. 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Left side of the infield. Tanner Marsh on a dead sprint over by the line. Tiptoeing into foul territory. Tanner makes the catch. 1 man out in the second. Guys like the credit card back in the day. Tanner Marsh is everywhere you want to be on a diamond. Conference USA Defensive Player of the Year, Tanner Marsh. Coming into this game, 9th nationally among all shortstops in defensive runs saved, 11.79. Here's a drive to left off the bat of Albert. That's deep. That's going to bang off the left field wall. Albert on his way to second. Here comes the throw, and he is in there with a head-first slide. Flames made that close. Good throw from Barone out there in left. Swafford unable to get the tag down in time. And that's a hard double off the left field wall by Hunter Albert. 1 out extra base hit, a runner in scoring position. That's the tying run for Sam Houston. Flames lead the Bearcats 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. We'll bring up Sean Bazemore now. Designated hitter bats from the right side. The pitch. Off the plate inside with a fastball at 94. 1 ball and no strikes. Really hadn't seen Ben get the sinker out too much early on. It's been 4-seamers, cutters. I don't even think I've seen a slider yet. 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball that he yanks outside and misses. 2 balls and no strikes on Bazemore. Bazemore, a .211 hitter, no homers, 10 RBIs, playing in his 43rd game. Comes 2-0 from Blair. And that one missed just inside with a cutter, ball 3, 3-0. Bazemore 0 for 4 yesterday with a couple of strikeouts in the win over Louisiana Tech. Next pitch, inside with a fastball, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk after the double, that's not what you want to see. A couple free passes here for Ben Blair in the first 2 innings. And they're at first and second now for Kirby Orth. Freshman right fielder, he's had a good year. Hit .241. Most of his playing time has come in the second half, though. 2 homers, 13 RBIs for Orth. And the pitch, left-handed hitter takes breaking ball at the top of the zone for a called strike, 0-1. However, Orth has fallen on hard times lately. He's 0 for 3 yesterday with 3 strikeouts. And just 2 for his last 15 coming in to today. Swing and a miss. Good firm 94-mile-an-hour fastball there up and in, and it's 0-2. And now we got a visit here with Orth and one of the Sam Houston assistant coaches. They want to talk things over here. Yeah, Kirby Orth really struggling with strikeouts lately. He probably feels like every time he looks up at the board, it's 0-2. 2 for his last 15 with 11 strikeouts in that stretch. He struck out 18 times in his last 10 games. Freshman out of Sugar Land, Texas. They got a lot of Texans in this lineup. Or as Jesse the Body Ventura would say, Texicans. Next pitch up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jesse Ventura, for his governor days, was a professional wrestler and a wrestling commentator. He used to refer to the Rhodes family as Texicans. 1-2 pitch, popped up, foul off to the left. That will get out of play. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Orth got jammed on a fastball there, it appeared. But a whole lot of Texans in this lineup. In fact, I think the only guy not from Texas is Albert. He's a junior out of Kansas. Next pitch with runners at first and second. Cutter misses down and in. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Orth. 1 out. Runners at first and second base. Flames leading at 1-0 in the bottom half of the second. Sam Houston threatening, though, after putting up 14 runs here yesterday. Next pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Swafford has it. He'll go to second. They get the out there. Back to first. Not in time there. 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Albert goes to third. Orth will be out, or safe at first, rather. But they get the out of Bazemore down at second base for the second out of the inning. So they're on the corners. And Jace Martinez will be the batter now for Sam Houston. That turned into a pseudo-productive at-bat for Orth. He got the runner over to third base instead of striking out. He fell behind 0-2 early. Ben Blair a pitch away perhaps from getting out of this inning unscathed, however. First one to Martinez is instead a throw over to first. He'll chase Orth back to the bag. Told you Sam Houston, 121 stolen bases this year. Orth not a threat, not a big threat. 3 bags on the season for him. Martinez waiting. Another pickoff throw over to first, and Orth back into the bag safely. You're worried less about him trying a straight steal than the thought of maybe Sam Houston trying like that little first and third trap play. You're trying to keep Orth honest over there. Keep the Bearcats from stealing a run with 2 outs. Pitch from Blair. Foul back to the screen, 0-1. And they don't want to give Orth a free 90 to second base either, I'm sure, because then you're a base hit away from losing the lead. Martinez, a veteran player for Sam Houston, .225 average this year, 16 RBIs. Runner takes off. The pitch is high. Throw down to second base is late. Throw back to the plate is going to be in time. The tag applied from Bitston on a hard slide from Alvord, and the inning is over. Sam Houston tried the first and third play, and it failed miserably. Flames get out of the inning with a 1-0 lead intact. We go to the top half of the third here in Kennesaw, Georgia. It's day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Here it's a 1-0 lead for Liberty going to the top half of the third. Sam Houston runs itself out of the bottom of the second inning. Told you they were so lethal on the base paths this year. Give the stolen base to Orth, but Alvord thrown out trying to score. 2-4-2. That's a caught stealing. Well, we told you this is game 4 of this tournament. Get you caught up on what else has happened here so far. Day 1 yesterday, 3 games played. And told you that Sam Houston got this thing started with a bang. 14-13 comeback win yesterday over Louisiana Tech. And the second game yesterday, as Tanner Marsh stands in, he'll take a slider off the plate outside, ball 1, to begin the third inning. Second game yesterday, Western Kentucky beat Middle Tennessee 8-2. The number 6 seed over the number 9 seed. Here's the 1-0 now to Marsh. And that one misses just off the outside corner. Another breaking ball. It's 2-0 on Tanner. And the final game of the day, it was the 4 seed Dallas Baptist shutting out the 7 seed in the host Kennesaw State 6-0. Pitch in for a strike with a fastball. 2-1 on Marsh. Tanner 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. 2-1 offering. Swinging a pop foul back out of play. 2-2 on Tanner Marsh. So Sam Houston with a win. Western Kentucky with its win over Middle Tennessee. That effectively eliminates Middle Tennessee. Next pitch. There's a liner out toward right field. That is slicing. That'll lay down for a base hit. Marsh hits the bag at first. He's on his way to second. Relay throw is way late. That's a double for Tanner Marsh. And that breaks a long hitless streak for him. He was 0 for his last 20. But he's got a leadoff double here in the top of the third. Runner in scoring position. The Flames leading at 1-0, and Riley DiCandido coming to the plate now. Looking to add on here. Pitch on the way from Hickman. Slider in, a good one, in for a strike, 0-1. DiCandido 0 for 1, grounded out to second his first time up. I don't remember the last time Marsh had an 0 for 20 stretch. There's a bouncing ball to the right side. Two-hopper to second. Martinez to his left has it. Pegged to first in time. Marsh goes to third base with 1 out in the third now. Productive out for DiCandido. His second ground ball out to the second baseman today, though. One down now for Jordan Jaffe, and he can get a run home without a hit here. Just need to lift a fly ball out to the outfield somewhere. Or a ground ball, as Sam Houston's got the infielders playing back. They'll trade the run for an out. Pitch to the right-handed batter, slider outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Heavy dose of breaking balls out of Hickman here, maybe after a lot of those early swings from the Flames. The 1-0, swung on and missed. Maybe a cutter that time. And that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Jordan Jaffe. Fly out to right his first time up. 1-1. There's a liner to right field and a base hit. Flames will take a 2-0 lead. Marsh in to score easily. Nice little inside-out swing by Jordan Jaffe. Shoots the breaking ball the other way for an RBI single. Jaffe drives in his 41st run of the year. Two to nothing lead for Liberty in the top of the third. 1 man out, 1 on. And here's Jackson Sorensen. The pitch. Left-handed hitter takes a fastball upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Good start for the Flames. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball missed high and outside. 2-0. Sorensen a strikeout victim his first time up. And we'll get a mound visit now. Jay Sirianni, the head coach, on his way out. He handles the pitching staff as well. Hitters count here for Jackson Sorensen. So going back to yesterday's action, again, Middle Tennessee is the 9 seed. Lowest seed in this conference tournament. With the loss yesterday, they can do no better than tie for that wild card spot in the Conference USA semifinals. So with the low seed, they won't have the tiebreaker over anyone. So their game today will effectively end their season when they play Jacksonville State. And again, that game will take place after our game, approximately 1:30 or 45 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Sirianni back to the dugout. Jaffe at first, 1 out, a 2-0 count on Sorensen. Here's the pitch. Ball 3 upstairs with a cutter. 3-0 on Sorensen with Nick Barone on deck. Dallas Baptist, the 4 seed, beating the 7 seed Kennesaw State last night. The Owls are still alive, but their hopes are on life support. Pitch in for a strike. What's the cutter there? And it's 3-1 now on Jackson Sorensen. It's taking all the way that time. They play Jackson straight away defensively. The 3-1 sent foul back on a cutter there, and it's full 3-2. Three-two pitch, lunge and a miss, strike 3. Runner takes off for second. The throw down is dropped by Alvord. I don't know that he would have had Jaffe anyway. It's a stolen base for JJ. He's at second. And Sorensen's out on strikes for out number 2 in the third. Flames leading at 2-0 as Nick Barone comes to the plate. And a scoring clarification as well from the bottom half of the second inning, coming from next door. They will not award a stolen base to Alvord or make it Orth in the bottom of the second inning. Barone takes the pitch for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And something I honestly didn't know, they do not award, actually I take that back, I did know this now that I'm saying it again. There's the 0-1 pitch. 0 outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. They do not award the stolen base to Orth because you cannot award a stolen base and have a caught stealing on the same play. And that is because you put the catcher in conflict. What's he supposed to do? He can't throw out 2 base stealers. Pitch down and away. 2 balls and a strike on Barone. Typically you have that come up in a double steal where you've got guys going first to second, second to third. But the same principle applies when you've got first to second, third to home. So no stolen base for Orth. Pitch downstairs, and it's 3 balls and a strike on Barone. Hickman is asking for trouble here. Runner at second, 2 out, top of the third. 2-0 lead for Liberty. Here's a 3-1. Barone swinging a drive out towards center field, but there is Curtis. He will make the catch. Nick hit it hard, but right at the center fielder, and that's out number 3. That'll do it for the Flames in the 3rd inning, but Liberty tacks on another run. 2 hits in the inning, no errors, 1 left. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning of the Conference USA Baseball Championship with Liberty on top. 2-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Home half of the 3rd inning, it's Liberty with a 2-0 lead over Sam Houston. And Ben Blair on the mound again for his 3rd inning of work here. Flames and the Bearcats meeting for the first time this season, with the winner of this game advancing to the Conference USA semifinals. In the series, Liberty has won 4 of 7 against Sam Houston. Jace Martinez leads off the bottom of the 3rd for the Bearcats. And the first pitch from Blair, slider in for a strike, 0-1. Liberty won all 4 of those games in 2024. The Flames swept the Bearcats in a 3-game series in Lynchburg. Next pitch down and in, 1-1. And then beat Sam Houston as well in the Conference USA Tournament in Ruston, Louisiana that year. In the first game of that tournament for both teams. Swinging a slow ground ball out to short. Charging it is Marsh. He'll whip it over to first base in time. And there's out number 1 in the 3rd. Got to have good feet to steal a base. The Good Feet store can help your feet feel their best. Find the store nearest you at goodfeet.com. Bearcats' feet were not good enough in the 2nd inning. They ran themselves into the last out of the inning at home plate. Trying a double steal. 1 down, nobody aboard. Here's Ryan Frandon hitting for the left side. The pitch is off the outside corner with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-0. Sam Houston gave Liberty its receipt last year, though. 3-game series down in Huntsville, Texas. As Frandon takes a strike on a slider, evens the count at 1-1. Bearcats won all 3 games against the Flames. That was a quarter of the total number of wins that the Bearcats posted all of last season. Cutter low and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Sam Houston only won 12 games last year. 3 of them were against Liberty. And just what was a baffling weekend for the Flames. Next pitch taken, ball 2, or make it ball 3 now. 3-1 on Brandon. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Blair, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts so far today. Comes a 3-1 pitch. Ground ball past the pitcher, up the middle, and into center field. That's a base hit for Frandon. He's aboard with a 1-out single in the 3rd. And that'll bring up Jarrett Curtis. Brandon had a couple of hits yesterday, including a home run. That's his third hit of this conference tournament. Now Curtis is the batter. Senior center fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Flames put a shift on him on the infield. He takes the first one, a cutter off the corner outside, ball 1. Jared Curtis had himself a day yesterday. He went 5 for 6 with 3 doubles, an RBI, and a run scored. Shortens to bunt here, pops it up, foul back on a sinker. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 5 base hits for Curtis yesterday and the 3 doubles both tied Conference USA tournament records. Curtis really broke out, though. He had been scuffling. He was 2 for his last 15 coming into this tournament. Shortens to bunt again here. Gets it down but foul back behind home plate. And now he's down a ball and 2 strikes with a man at first and 1 out. I find it odd that Sam Houston's trying to move a runner over to second with 1 out in the inning. Don't see teams sacrifice in this spot too often. 2 strikes now. I don't know if he'll be bunting again. Jaffe's coming in at third. He squares around, pulls it back, takes the ball, throw down to first from Bidston, not in time. Runner gets back. And the count will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jarrett Curtis. Curtis does have 13 sacrifices this year. Not showing here. The pitch taken for strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Curtis, a look of disgust on his face as he turns, shaking his head on the way back to the dugout. 3rd strikeout for Blair, out number 2 in the 3rd inning. And Curtis fails to move the runner. As Cade Corcoran comes to the plate now, the first baseman. 2 down, a runner at first. Flames lead at 2-0. The pitch. In for a strike with a fastball, 0-1. I'm confused. I know Curtis had been struggling before the tournament, but guy had 5 base hits yesterday. Why in the world are you trying to bunt him there? Well, yeah, he took a borderline pitch for strike 3, but it was the getting to strike 2 that messing around with that bunt that confused me. Throw to first, runner back. 13 sacrifices on the year. It just, the situation, it down 2, just, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. The pitch sent foul straight back. A 96-mile-an-hour fastball to Corcoran, and it's 0-2. Corcoran, second among all freshmen in Conference USA in home runs this year with 7. 0-2 pitch, swung on, popped up, left side of the infield. Jaffe is under it. The third baseman camps and tucks it away for out number 3. And that's it for Sam Houston in the 3rd. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning. Liberty on top, 2-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring about folks like John.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Top half of the fourth, Liberty leads this one 2-0 over Sam Houston. Carter Bank box score for the Flames, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left. For the Bearcats, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Flames with a run in the second, another in the third. Easton Swafford, the hitter, takes a strike. From Tate Hickman, 0-1 the count. As we begin the top half of the fourth. Swafford, Seeley, and Vidston to schedule 3. And there's a tapper foul along the first base line. Quickly 0-2 on Easton Swafford. 0 for 1 with a ground out to second today. Overcast skies, lights on. Humid, 75 degrees at first pitch. 0-2 high and away. Fastball got away from Hickman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chance of some storms later here this afternoon, but I'll tell you, the cloud cover is actually a good thing in that regard. 1-2 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. You'll hear it said from meteorologists oftentimes you get that bright, blazing sunshine that just heats everything up and gets the atmosphere electrified, whips up storms. 2-2, check swing, he went around, strike 3. Chased a bad ball down and away, strikeout for Swafford, and the third one of the day for Hickman, 1 out. So hopefully that bodes well for us as far as the weather goes today, because the last thing you want to do, and is often the case with these conference tournaments, you get a weather delay or 2, you get backed up and off schedule with your games. Here's Landon Seeley now, and the first pitch is in for a strike with a cutter, 0-1. Seeley RBI single his first time up in the second inning. Flames on top here, 2-0. 0-1 downstairs with a slider, 1 ball and 1 strike on Seeley. 2 more games after this one today. Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee will play 45 minutes after we're done. Breaking ball stays high. 2-1 on Seeley. And then the final game of the day. The 3-1 pitch. High and away, he walked him. 5-pitch walk to Landon Seeley. He'll go to first. And that's the first walk issued by Tate Hickman, the right-hander today. Strikeout and a walk to begin things here in the fourth. 1 out and 1 on for Kyle Vidston. Flames with a 2-0 lead. Vidston today hit by a pitch in his only plate appearance. Swing and a miss on the first one. On a ball down off the turf. 0-1. The 0-1 down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mentioned Missouri State a moment ago. The Bears have set up shop here. They've been here about a week now. Runner goes. The pitch swung on, cranked out to left center field, but coming in is Curtis with the catch. Here comes his throw back to first base. Seeley with a head first slide. He beats the wrap. And Landon is back safely at first base. He was running. He had already gotten all the way down to second base. Curtis has a good arm out there in center field. He made it somewhat close at first. 2 away now for Josh Campos. But Missouri State played the last 3 games of its regular season here at Kennesaw State. Last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, yeah, it's been like 8 days now that the Bears have been here. Pickoff throw over to first. Seeley back in with a standing. Missouri State's gotten well acclimated with the Atlanta area. Seeley dancing around the pitch. Campos takes it. Breaking ball up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. In fact, Missouri State's baseball team was at the Atlanta Braves game on Sunday against the Red Sox. Pitch, chopper foul up along the third baseline, 1-1, as was I. I was not with them, but they happened to also be there. I'm assuming Drake Baldwin took care of them. Braves catcher, former Missouri State Bear. Sure they were there cheering on their alum. Pickoff throw over to first. Seeley diving back into the bag safely. Missouri State's turned out several big leaguers. Drake Baldwin, last year's Rookie of the Year in the National League, just the latest. 2-0 Flames in the fourth. The pitch upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Josh Campos at the plate is Who's Hot for the Flames, presented by Foster Fuels. Campos has been the hottest hitter in the lineup over the last 10 games or so, a 1056 OPS in that stretch. Runner goes. The pitch up and in. Throw down to second is high and off target. Clings off the glove of Martinez, but Alvord, the shortstop, is there to back it up. Stolen base for Landon Seeley. He's in scoring position. That's Seeley's 4th swipe of the season. And a 3-1 count now on Campos. He's homered in back-to-back games coming into today, Campos has. 3-1 pitch, swinging a pop-up off to the right side here, foul territory. Over by the Flames dugout, making the catch is Corcoran. He had just enough room, reached into the railing, over right in front of the Flames' faces, and made the catch for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Flames in the fourth. No runs or hits, no errors, 1 left. Go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Liberty on top of Sam Houston. It's 2-0.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Flames 2, Bearcats zip as we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship. Nick Pierce with you. The winner of this ball game advances to the semifinals. It would not matter what happens for Liberty and Louisiana Tech tomorrow in terms of this tournament. The Flames would know, at least by virtue of a tiebreaker, that they would be in the conference semifinals, and that's because they have the number 2 seed. They're one of the higher seeded teams. Wes Baker at the plate, left-handed hitting or switch hitting catcher. Batting left, takes the ball outside, 1-0. That's the advantage of being a higher seed. This tournament, this format, really set up to protect the teams that perform well in the regular season. Slider low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. And in a year like this, where Conference USA has 3 teams eyeing a potential at-large bid, that's probably a good thing. The 2-0 pitch, high and outside with a fastball or a sinker. 3-0, the count on Baker. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Don't want to walk the leadoff guy here if you're Ben Blair. Blair steps off the rubber, takes a beat, looks at his wristband for the sign. Now the 3-1 pitch. But he missed just outside with that one. That's ball 4. Sinker off the corner. Blair wanted to know where that pitch was. Looked pretty good from here, but it's a 4-pitch walk to Baker. And the leadoff man's on in the fourth inning. That's 3 walks for Blair now. Had a couple of walks in his last start. The first pitch here to Caleb Cotton, a taken strike. Fastball in the inside corner, 0-1. Cotton 0 for 1 with a pop out to short today. Flames leading at 2-0. Tying run at the plate for Sam Houston. The pitch on the ground out to second. Swafford ranging right. A bobble now tries to shovel it over to Marsh, and he can't make the catch either. And the Flames with an error on what was a potential double play ball. Should have at least gotten one out, and they get nothing. And they'll be at first and second now with nobody out for Alvord. Fielder's choice in an E4. And now Keller Bradford, the pitching coach, is coming out for the Flames. Try to settle everybody down here for a second. Runners will be at first and second now for the Bearcats. It was a valiant effort by Swafford. The ball was hit hard. He went to his right. Yeah, he kicked it, but he kept it in front. Falling down, tried a little barehanded shovel throw over to Tanner Marsh. And Marsh could not handle the feed. So a mound visit here for the Flames, and home plate umpire Derek Everett is out to move things along. For Liberty, just the 40th error of the season. The team came in fielding .980. First in Conference USA, 13th in the nation in fielding percentage. We'll see if Sam Houston takes advantage here. Hunter Alvord, the hitter, he doubled his first time up to deep left. The pitch, low and in, 1 ball, no strikes, missing with a sinker on the right-handed batter. Alvord yesterday 1 for 4, but it was a big one. 3-run homer in the 8th inning to put Sam Houston in front. The pitch up and in with a slider, and it's 2-0 now on Alvord. That broke an 11-11 tie in the 8th. Gave Sam Houston a 14-11 lead and eventually a 14-13 win. Runners at first and second, 2-0 count on the right-handed batter. Blair comes set, the pitch. Popped him up, left side, foul ground. Jaffe over in the coach's box makes the catch. And there is a big first out to the inning as Blair gets Alvord to pop out weakly. Now you're another one of those ground balls away from getting out of this thing unscathed. Liberty with a 2-0 lead. Sam Houston with 2 men on. And Sean Bazemore, the hitter. A walk his first time up. Another right-on-right matchup here. Blair delivers. And he takes something off with a slider in for a strike, 0-1. Bazemore, white batting gloves, 1 white sleeve on his right arm. Stands up on the plate, waiting on an 0-1 pitch. Here it is. And he got hit. Blair tried to come in with a fastball, and he plunked him. I just said he was standing way up on the plate. Blair tried to come in with, I think, a sinker that time, and appeared to get Bazemore on the leg, and that's going to load the bases.
The right fielder, number 15, Kirby Orr.
So that's now 3 walks and a hit batter for Blair in this outing. He's also got 3 strikeouts today, has not allowed a run yet. And they're going to come out and look at Bazemore after that one. It got him somewhere in the leg. I didn't see exactly where. We don't have I'm just checking around here, that we don't have a television monitor in our radio booth to see a replay. Let's see what I can do about that. Try to find something here. On the ESPN Plus broadcast, if nothing else. Bazemore is going to stay in the game. Here's Kirby Orth now hitting from the left side. The pitch. Stuck it on the inside corner with a fastball for a strike. Count 0-1 on Kirby Orth. Orth 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. Bases full, 1 out, 2-0 lead for the moment for the Flames. Pitch, a fastball at 95, missing upstairs. That's a ball and a strike on Kirby Orth. The next pitch, low and in. Fastball 96 misses the mark. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sam Houston a base hit away here from probably tying the game. Extra base hit away from taking the lead. Baker at third, Cotton at second, Bazemore at first. 2-1 pitch. That's in for a strike. A cutter or a slider there from Blair. Caught the inside corner. 2-2 now. Flames play about double play depth up the middle. Outfield straightaway. Next pitch, swung on and missed. He blew it by him with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Blistered right by the barrel of Orth. 2 out in the 4th inning. And the 4th strikeout for Ben Blair. And that's kind of what he's lacked. You talked earlier about Blair's struggles. His last few outings, just to be able to go get a strikeout when he needs it. Here's Jace Martinez, swings through the first one at 94 miles an hour, 0-1. You go back just to that Middle Tennessee outing where there was an error made behind him against the Blue Raiders in his start there, and that turned in from what would have been a 1-run inning to a 4-run inning. Sometimes you just got to go get a strikeout. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs with a fastball at 97, 1 ball and 1 strike on Martinez. And that's easier said than done sometimes, but that's what the great ones do. And Ben Blair is definitely one of the great ones. Let's see if he can get out of this inning, though. 1-1 pitch to Martinez. Yanked it outside and low, backhanded by Vidston. On a cutter off target, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count for Martinez. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Base is full, 2 out. Flames with a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning. Big 2-1 pitch here. Sent foul on a line down the right field line. Sailing past the seats out of play. It's 2-2 now on Martinez. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Flames go right back to the heater. It's coming out of Ben's hand pretty good. Martinez has already been late on it a couple of times. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. He did throw a fastball, but he missed high with it. 97 miles an hour. And now start the carousel with 2 outs. Bases loaded. 3 ball, 2 strike count on Martinez. As Ben Blair goes to the rosin bag. Gearing up for a big payoff pitch here in the 4th. Right-hander ready. Comes set at the belly. 3-2 pitch. There go the runners. And he missed high. Ball 4. Walks in a run. Fastball at 95. Up and out of the zone. Baker in to score, and it's now a 2-1 game. And the walks piling up for Blair. That's now his 4th of the game. Ben Blair had 12 walks all season coming into today. And he's walked 4 Bearcats this morning. Bases remain loaded. And we go back to the top of the order now with Frandon. Had a base hit his last time up. Tying run at third. The pitch. Upstairs with a fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run at second. And some insurance at first for the Bearcats here. 1-0 count on Frandon. Blair ready with the pitch. Swung on, popped him straight up the chute. A bottle rocket on the left side of the infield. Jaffe tiptoeing around the bag at third. He'll put it away, and that's out number 3. That could have been a whole lot worse. 1 run scores without a base hit. There was an error in the inning. And the base is left loaded for Sam Houston. We go to the top half of the 5th. Still a 1-run lead for the Flames. 2-1 over the Bearcats. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Going to the top half of the fifth, the Flames look to try to add on to this lead. 2-1 our score, Liberty over Sam Houston. The winner of this game moves on to the Conference USA semifinals. Top of the order due up for the Flames, starting with Tanner Marsh, Conference USA Player of the Year. The pitch on the way from Tate Hickman is a breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. And for the Bearcats, their season is on the line today. If Sam Houston does not win this game, they're headed back to Huntsville, Texas. 0-1 to Marsh, up and in, 1 ball and a strike. The Flames, regardless if they win or lose, know they will play again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Liberty will see Louisiana Tech in that game. 1-1 pitch, sent in the air, foul out of play to the right. 1-2 on Marsh. He snapped out of a 0-for-20 spell with a double to right field his last time up. Flames out hitting the Bearcats 4-2. As Marsh cracks this one in the air to deep center field. Curtis retreating, throws up the glove, and wraps it in leather for out number 1 in the fifth. Coca-Cola proud to sponsor Flames baseball on the radio. Stay tuned after our game for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling. That'll bring up Riley DiCandido. A 2-1 lead for Liberty in the fifth with 1 out. Tito 0 for 2 today. A couple of ground outs to second. The pitch is in for a strike with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Should point out our post-game show will be somewhat brief today. 0-1. Taken a tick low with a slider. 1-1 now on DiCandido. That's to be good neighbors to our next radio crew that's coming in. Only 2 radio booths here at Mickey Dunn Stadium in Kennesaw. 2-1 pitch, or 1-1 pitch rather, misses high. It's 2-1 now. Mike Paris, Jacksonville State broadcaster, will be coming in after we're done. 2-1, sent foul back. 2-2 now on DiCandido. So I want to give him as much time as he needs to set up his equipment, get ready for a broadcast here. But we will hear from Coach LaCroix post-game. 2-2, a ground ball back up the middle. Backhanded stab Martinez, off-balance throw to first, and he gets DiCandido again. 2 out in the fifth. That's 3 ground ball outs to the second baseman. DiCandido needs to pick on somebody else. That'll bring up Jordan Jaffe. I jokingly texted Mike last night. I said, you know what? I'm thinking about it like an hour-long call-in post-game show after our game today. Pitch downstairs, 1 ball, no strikes to Jaffe. And he said, well, as long as you guys lose, I'm fine with it. 2-1 Flames in the fifth. 1-0 pitch on the ground down the third base line. Nice sliding backhand stab by Brandon, but he can't complete the play. Got to his feet, and he bobbled that ball like a hot potato. And that will be a base hit for Jordan Jaffe. Would have been a tough corner-to-corner throw for the third baseman. I'm not sure that he would have gotten him, even if he makes that play cleanly. And they do score a single here. Hit number 5 for the Flames. A runner at first and 2 out now for Jackson Sorensen. Pitch to the left-handed batter. Off speed, off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Started him with a slider. Sorensen 0 for 2 today with a couple of strikeouts. Throw over to first and back in with a head-first dive is Jaffe. He's got 2 hits in this game now. You know, Flames in their last 10 games were averaging just 5.6 runs. Here's a swing and a high fly ball, deep center field, but playable for Curtis. He'll circle around and make the catch for out number 3. Flames unable to do any damage in the 5th with just the 2-out single. Liberty not lighting it up on the scoreboard today either, but halfway through this one, it's Liberty with a 2-1 lead over Sam Houston. Day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Two to 1 lead for Liberty over Sam Houston going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Day 2 of pool play in the Conference USA Baseball Tournament. Ben Blair headed back to the mound after allowing just a run on 2 hits through the first 4 innings. But it's been the walks and the free passes for Blair. 4 walks, a hit batter. 1 walk with the bases loaded today. Bring up Jarrett Curtis now to lead things off for the Bearcats in the 5th. First pitch down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Blair's previous season high in the walk department was 2. He has blown by that here today. Pitch called a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. He walked 4 different times this year. 1-1 pitch. Curtis, line drive base hit out into right center field. Coming over is DeCandido to pick that one up. And the leadoff man tying run aboard for Sam Houston in the 5th inning. Third hit for the Bearcats today. That'll bring up Cade Corcoran. Corcoran 0 for 1 with a pop out to third. He's also reached on a walk. That is a bold selection of walk-up music for Corcoran. Left-handed batter, the pitch. Low and end, ball 1. Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. That song's older than he is. That's working for him this year. He's had a good season. Throw to first, runner back. Corcoran entering today, .263 average, 7 homers. Second most in Conference USA for a freshman. Second only to the guy hitting behind him in the order today, Wes Baker. He's got 8. Throw to first, runner back safely again. Sam Houston has thrived off its freshman production this year. They call him the Baby Cats. Corcoran, Baker, and then Kirby Orth. Trio has combined for 16 home runs coming into this tournament. Pitch outside, just missed with a slider, not by much. Blair staring into home plate umpire Derek Everett. 2 balls and no strikes. And Blair will step off the mound now. I think that timeout was called from the Flames dugout. They told Blair to step off. Takes a walk behind the mound just to reset himself after not getting that borderline pitch. Runner at first, nobody out, 2-0 count, the pitch, runner goes. There's a strike, throw down to second is not in time. Curtis overslid the bag at second, but able to get back. Got the hand in there before Tanner could get the tag on him. It's stolen base for Curtis. His 27th of the year. 2 balls and a strike on Corcoran now. 2-1 pitch. Just missed off the inside corner with a fastball. Well, look, if you're not going to give him the outside corner, you got to give him something here. 3 balls and a strike the count now on Corcoran. Like throwing it into a keyhole here. 3-1 pitch. Little dribbler foul back to the screen, and it's 3-2 now on Corcoran. $122 stolen bases now for Sam Houston this season. Top 30 in the country. Far and away the most in Conference USA. Runner at second, that's the tying run. Next pitch, tapped foul, bouncer up into the screen behind home plate. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes on Corcoran. And it's not like Vidston's terrible at throwing men out either. 27% caught stealing rate for the Flames catcher coming in. 2-1 lead for the Flames for the moment. Another 3-2 pitch. Popped up, shallow center. Marsh backpedaling, twisting on the outfield turf. He's called off by Barone. And the left fielder will come in to make a basket catch. Staying put at second base, Jarrett Curtis. There's 1 out in the 5th inning.
The catcher, Wes Baker.
1 away now for Wes Baker. Flames protecting a 2-1 lead. For the winner of this game advancing to the Conference USA semifinals today. Well, semifinals are not today, but the winner today will advance to the semis on Saturday. Turn and a pickoff throw down to second. Curtis back in with a head-first dive. Wes Baker, switch hitter, will bat from the left side. The freshman from Houston. Strikeout and a walk for him today. The pitch. There's a strike. Fastball, sinker at 94, 0-1. Over the inside corner to Baker. Baker's 8 homers have also tied the Sam Houston single-season freshman record. Pitch outside. Cutter missed, way off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. So in addition to leading all freshmen in the conference in homers, he's about to break a Sam Houston school record. Hope he doesn't do it here. Or today, for that matter. The pitch. Jackknifes out of the way. Down and in on a cutter from Blair. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike on Wes Baker. And the misses at times getting a little wider for Ben. He got squeezed on a couple on the at-bat with Curtis. Turn, pickoff, throw down to second. Nothing on. Both bullpens appear to be quiet for the moment. Blair up over 80 pitches thrown in this game. Here comes his 2-1. Popped up foul. That'll get out of play off to the left. Baker a little tardy on the fastball, and it's 2-2 now. Still 95 miles an hour on that heater from Blair. He's been up to 97 today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The tying run at second. Flames with a 2-1 lead in the 5th inning. The 2-2 pitch is fouled back. Another 96 mile an hour fastball that time, and it's 2-2 on Baker. Cleanup hitter for Sam Houston. Blair with the 2-2 pitch. Missed inside, went to the cutter that time. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now looking down at the Flames bullpen, they've actually got a right-hander loosening down there. I looked in the wrong bullpen. There's 2 of them down the right field line. There's a 3-2 pitch. And that is taken, I guess, high for ball 4. It was dropped by Vidston. And Bradley LaCroix is giving an earful to Derek Everett, the home plate umpire, as well he should. That was a great-looking pitch from here. Vinston dropped it, but that doesn't matter. If it's a strike, it's a strike. Good gracious. 5 walks for Blair now, although that one, that was kind of poor. Not on Blair's part. Here's Caleb Cotton, left-handed hitter, takes low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. I mean, maybe it was a tick up, but it definitely split the plate. And I'll tell you this, Bradley LaCroix wouldn't have been arguing as hard as he was if the ball was up. He can see up and down from his vantage point. Throw to second, runner back in with a dive. That was a really good-looking pitch. I mean, if you're not getting the corners, you're not getting the top of the zone. I mean, he truly is throwing into a keyhole right now. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at first and second. 1 out in the 5th inning. Turn and a throw down to second again. Chase Curtis back to the bag. And you saw the flinch from Everett behind the plate, too. He was getting ready to call that strike 3, and then he just stopped when it was dropped. There's a line drive to center, but right in line with Campos. Center fielder's got it. The runners will hold. 2 out. Cotton hit that ball right on the screws, but fortunately for the Flames, right at somebody. And that'll bring up Hunter Alvord now with 2 out and 2 on. The Flames on top 2-1 in the bottom half of the 5th. Alvord a double back in the 2nd inning. He's 1 out of 2. That double was a ringer off the left field wall for Alvord, the pitch. And he pops this one up, shallow left center field. Campos racing in, and he made the catch. A basket grab for the Flames center fielder. He takes away a game-tying hit from Alvord, and the Flames get out of it in the 5th. Another outstanding grab by Josh Campos. Saves the Flames bacon for the moment. No runs, a hit, no errors, 2 left. We're on to the 6th inning. Liberty on top of Sam Houston 2-1 at the Conference USA Baseball Championship from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
A 2-1 lead for Liberty here at Kennesaw State in Day 2 of the Conference USA Tournament. Flames with a 1-run lead over the Sam Houston Bearcats, headed to the top of the 6th. Elsewhere, finals from yesterday, Sam Houston beat Louisiana Tech 14-13. Western Kentucky over Middle Tennessee yesterday 8-2. And Dallas Baptist shut out Kennesaw State 6-0. Held the Owls to just 2 hits. Get you some scores from elsewhere today here in just a minute as Nick Barone leads things off for the Flames. Left fielder stands in for the right-hand side, takes a slider upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. That'll sneak past Frandon at third and into left field. A base hit for Barone. Leadoff single in the 6th inning. Barone is 2 for 3. The all-conference left fielder for the Flames. That'll bring up Easton Swafford. Elsewhere, a Sun Tournament double elimination down in DeLand, Florida. Florida Gulf Coast has a 4-0 lead over Central Arkansas. They're in the top of the 8th. Here's Swafford. First pitch swinging, line drive, center field, a base hit. Barone will go to second, stop there. Back-to-back singles for the Flames. They've got something cooking here in the sixth. And boy, some insurance would really be nice. The way that these last couple of innings have been tight for Blair. Flames have escaped the fourth and fifth innings. And now 2 runners on for Liberty in the sixth. There is bullpen action for Sam Houston. And Jay Sirianni's out of the dugout here for the Bearcats. He might have the hook here. Tate Hickman pitching into the sixth inning today. He's given up 7 hits now on just 78 pitches, but that's it. And again, with this essentially being a Game 7 situation for Sam Houston, you've got no tomorrow. You've got to win this game. You can't let Hickman try to work through this and potentially let the Flames expand the lead here. He's going to have to make a pitching change probably a little bit earlier than he would if this were a regular season game. Hickman will be taken down. A Haley's Appliance call to the bullpen for Sam Houston. Liberty leading at 2-1 with 2 on and nobody out in the top of the sixth inning. We'll step out and have the pitching change when we come back.
Hey, you look like you could use a nap. No, not a nap, an app. The Liberty Flames mobile app. It's your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news and your favorite teams, upcoming schedules. You can buy and download tickets to the next games and listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast. It's all on your new app, the Liberty Flames mobile app. And of course, it's free from the App Store or Google Play. Get it. At this time, the app will no longer make you a sandwich.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Sam Houston goes to the bullpen with 2 runners on and nobody out in the top of the sixth inning. They'll bring on right-hander Zach Allerid on for his first appearance of this conference tournament. Takes over for Tate Hickman, who went 5 innings plus on just 78 pitches, 44 strikes. But Hickman exits having given up 7 hits and 2 runs so far with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Runners on base belong to him. Hickman cannot win it. He can only lose it. Allerid, the new pitcher. First appearance of this tournament. He's on for his 11th outing of the season. 1-2 record. 1 save. 6.23 earned run average in 21 2/3 innings. He faces Landon Seeley. Right on right, the pitch. And the first one is off the plate inside at 88 miles an hour. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Seeley already has an RBI single in this game today. A base hit here would probably produce another run with Barone at second and Swafford at first. 1-0 pitch. Way outside and low. 2-0. Allerid, just 6 walks and 15 strikeouts over those 21 2/3. He has given up 23 hits, including 3 homers this year. Right-hander set at the belly. Checks second. 2-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit, center field. Barone the green light at third. He will head home. Throw coming towards third. Not in time there to get Swafford. Swafford goes first to third. Barone scores on another base hit by Landon Seeley. And the Flames lead it now 3-1. 3 straight hits for Liberty to begin the sixth inning. Charge the run to Hickman. Still nobody out. Kyle Vinston coming to the plate. Here comes the bottom of this Flames order. They have produced time after time all season long. Vinston 0 for 1 officially with a flyout. Right-handed batter takes way outside. A nice backhanded grab by Baker off the carpet to save a run. 1 ball, no strikes. Vidston's also been hit by a pitch today. First and third, nobody out. A 3-1 lead for Liberty. Pitch from Allered. Downstairs with a slider. Ball's behind in the count. 2 balls and no strikes on Kyle Vidston. Swung on, belted. Left center field. Curtis back at the wall. She's gone. Kyle Vidston lights the fuse for the Flames. A 3-run bomb in the 6th. Liberty up 6-1 over Sam Houston. There's some separation. Here comes Jay Sirianni. Likely to make another pitching change. Home run number 5 for Vidston. RBIs number 17, 18, and 19. Flames lead by 5 in the 6th. Another Haley's Appliance call to the bullpen for the Bearcats. And we'll have the pitching change when we come back to Kennesaw.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Liberty with a big lead now, 6-1 over Sam Houston in the top of the 6th inning. A 3-run homer off the bat of Kyle Vidston, opening this one up. Zach Allered faced 2 batters, and it could not have gone worse. He gave up an RBI single to Landon Seeley, and then fell behind 2-0 to Vidston before giving up the tank to center. Vidston's 5th home run of the season. And again, the bottom of this order, when the Flames have been most productive, they have gotten a lot out of the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. 4 straight hits to begin this inning. Still nobody out. The base is clear after the home run. Connor Mundy is the new pitcher for Sam Houston. Right-hander on. 1-3 record, 15 appearances, and a 6 ERA. Mundy has given up 7 home runs himself. 17 walks and just 19 strikeouts this year for him. And the first pitch, fastball up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the Flames with a win in this game guarantee they will be playing on Saturday here. They will be in the semifinals. 1-0 pitch. Lunge and a miss by Campos at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Allered threw just 6 pitches, but the whole dynamic of this game changed after those 6 pitches. 1-1 swung on, foul back by Campos. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Josh is 0 for 2 today. Fly out to left and a pop out to first over by his own dugout. 1 ball and 2 strikes. They play Campos straight away defensively. And the pitch from Mundy. Swinging a ground ball poked out to third. Frandon will send it over to first. Close play. Campos busting it down the line, but he's out. And that is the first out recorded in the top of the 6th inning. And that'll get Tanner Marsh to the plate now. Conference USA Player of the Year. 1 for 3 today with a double and a run scored. Trying to turn it on here in the postseason. Flames have really turned it on as a team, though. First pitch fastball in for a strike to Marsh. It's 0-1. What a big lift, a 4-run 6th inning. The 0-1. There's a line drive down the left field line, but slicing foul out past the sidewall. And it's 0-2 on Marsh. There is no throwing anymore in the Liberty bullpen. A right-hander had been up previously in the bottom of the 5th with Blair struggling with traffic on the base paths. But now with some breathing room here, at least a 5-run lead going to the bottom of the 6th, you're going to try to run Ben Blair out there for as long as you possibly can. And maybe he can settle in a little bit here now with some room for error. There's the 0-2 pitch to Marsh. It's on the way. This just off the plate outside with the fastball, 1-2. Flames on top, 6-1 over the Bearcats. Again, the 3-run homer by Kyle Vidston, the biggest difference right now. There's the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Marsh swings and pops it up out into shallow right field. Corcoran going out, so is Martinez, and neither one of them can make the catch. It drops in foul territory. Goes right into the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, the first baseman, the second baseman, and the right fielder all converging, and none of them could get there. Tanner Marsh will get a swing on the house. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Going back to that home run from Vidston, these are the moments that you went out and you got a Kyle Vidston for. You want to call it free agency, transfer portal, whatever you want to say. Vidston has been in these spots. He was part of a Conference USA winning team last year at Western Kentucky. 1-2 pitch. Bounces up in front of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He had a pair of home runs against Kennesaw State in Lynchburg in the CUSA semifinals last year. So he has been there and done that. Came through with a big hit here. 2-2 on Marsh, 1 out of the inning. The pitch. Looping liner out into right. That'll fall for a base hit. Tanner's back. He's got 2 hits in this ball game. 2 for 4 at the plate now, and a runner at first with 1 out in the 6th. He's done a good job of staying in the middle of the field, going the other way. That's when you know Marsh is at his best. Even his out in the last AB, a loud out on a fly out to center. Here's Riley DiCandido now with the Flames on top, 6-1. The pitch. Swings on the first one, pops it up, but that'll go foul out of play to the left. 0-1 on DiCandido. Riley today 0 for 3, 3 ground outs to second base. Now 6 for his last 22 at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Instead to first, runner back. DiCandido playing in his first Conference USA tournament. Remember, he was sidelined with a knee injury last year for the majority of the season for the Flames. 0-1 pitch, misses high. It's a ball and a strike on Riley DiCandido. Facing Connor Mundy. Right-hander sets at the belly with a brown glove, hiding the ball. The pitch now. This is off the plate outside with a fastball. 2 balls and a strike on DiCandido. Mundy spells his last name Mondey. Not like the day of the week. 2-1 pitch. Lunge and a miss. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-2 now. Infield about double play depth with one out, and Tanner Marsh at first base. 22 stolen bases on the year, fourth most in Conference USA. He's not running here. And the pitch taken for a called third strike on the inside corner with a fastball. Ben Blair wants to know where that was. 2 away in the 6th. That'll bring up Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe 2 out of 3 with a pair of singles and an RBI. 6-1 Flames in the 6th. The pitch. And he got plunked by a breaking ball up and in. Got him in the arm. Mundy upset with himself. Down to first goes Jordan Jaffe on an HBP. Marsh to second. And that'll bring up Jackson Sorensen with a couple of men on. Looked like that got him on the forearm of the right arm, maybe? Or the hand? I couldn't tell. Oh, no, that got him on the left hand. Dan Brewster, the trainer, out just to check on Jaffe. He had a smile on his face after it happened, so I assume he's okay. Watching the replay. Yeah, that plunked him on the left hand. Those can be dangerous. You never know. You get hit on the hand like that. Brewster still out there tending to Jaffe. Bradley LaCroix comes out, checks just to make sure Jordan's okay. He gives him the thumbs up. They're at first and second with 2 down now. Jackson Sorensen is the 9th man to hit in this inning for Liberty. Left-handed batter stands in, and the pitch is downstairs with a fastball, 1-0. Jaffe hit by a pitch for just the 3rd time this year. The 1-0. Downstairs, smothered by the catcher, 2-0. Some of the Middle Tennessee players have started pouring into the ballpark here. They've got a game with Jacksonville State coming up after we're done. It'll be the final game of the year for the Blue Raiders. 2-0 pitch. On the ground, poked out to the shortstop on the left side. Tough play, off-balance throw to first is in time from Albert. And that'll be all for the Flames in the 6th. But a big 6th inning. 4 runs come in. 3 on one swing of the bat from Kyle Vinston. And now Liberty has opened up a 6-1 lead over Sam Houston as we go to the bottom half of the 6th at the Conference USA Tournament. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the 4th quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Liberty with a 5-run lead now going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Ben Blair heads back to the mound. It is 6-1 the score. Flames over the Sam Houston Bearcats. Lower third of the order coming up for Sam Houston. That's a big inning here for Ben Blair. Love to go out and throw up a quick 0 here. It's easier said than done, but anytime your club comes up with a crooked number for you, love a shutdown inning right after that. Bazemore stands in for the right side. First pitch is taken just off the plate inside with a sinker. 1 ball, no strikes. Blair now at 94 pitches in this game, so if he runs into any trouble here, I highly doubt he's going to be out there for very long. 1-0. Where did that miss? Slider in the vicinity of the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes on Bazemore. Blair 5 walks, just 4 strikeouts today. The pitch swung on, popped him up. At home plate, Kyle Vidston is there, straddling the dish almost, and the catcher puts it away for round number 1 in the 6th. Flames football 2026 season tickets are now on sale. 6 home games for the Flames. Home opener September 12th. Get yours now at lufootball.com. We are less than 4 months away from kickoff. First pitch to Kirby Orth is cut on and missed on a fastball, 0-1. Liberty 6, Sam Houston 1 in the bottom half of the 6th. 1 out, nobody aboard. Orth at the plate. Left-handed hitter takes a fastball for a strike that time on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Orth, a two-way player, although he has not pitched this year. Left-hander, selected as the number 40 left-handed pitcher, according to Perfect Game coming out of high school. Slider misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Orth. He played his high school baseball at Houston Christian. Pitch to Orth, missed inside, 2-2 the count. He played for a former Bearcat, 2004 Sam Houston Hall of Fame inductee Tony Pirtle. Started out at George Branch High School, then flipped over to Houston Christian to play for the former Bearcat. Pitch outside. And the count's gone from 1-2 now to 3-2 on Kirby Orth. 6-1 lead, 1 out, the bottom of the 6th. And Blair now with a 3-2 pitch to Orth. Swung on, bouncing ball to first. Tough little in-between backhanded snag off the carpet for Sorensen. Made it look easy. Took it to the bag himself, 2 out. Blair just came right after him there with a 3-2 fastball. Orth bounces out. 2 away now for Jace Martinez. Martinez 0 for 1 today with a walk. He came with the bases loaded back in the 4th inning. That's the only run Sam Houston has produced. The pitch, right-handed batter takes low and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Jace Martinez, CUSA All-Freshman team in 2024. Now a junior from Baytown, Texas, and he bounces this one to third. 1 long hop for Jaffe. Long throw over to first, low, and Sorensen can't dig it out. And that'll be an error on the Flames' third baseman, most likely. And it is. Second error of the ball game on Liberty. Jaffe tried the sidearm long throw over to first, and it just sailed on him a little bit. Didn't get on top of it, it looked like. So a 2-out base runner for Sam Houston. Liberty leading at 6-1 in the 6th. And back to the top of the order now with Ryan Frandon, and he takes ball 1 on a low slider. 1-0 the count. Well, Ben Blair gave up an unearned run back in the 4th inning. Through his first 13 starts of the season, he did not allow an unearned run. As this pitch is skied to left center field, Nick Barone and Josh Campos giving it a look. It's Barone settling under it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. But now in Blair's last 2 starts, he's given up 4 unearned runs with 1 today. No damage done here in the 6th. Two-out base runner stranded for Sam Houston. We're on to the 7th. Liberty 6, Sam Houston 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Lynchburg Nissan is at it again.
Right now, say big with up to $7,300 off MSRP on select vehicles, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 4 of our most popular models.
0%, 60 months, 4 models.
But hurry, this is a limited time offer you don't want to miss.
Got a trade?
Get up to 130% of fair KBB value.
No matter the condition.
Stop by, give us a call, or shop online at lynchburgnissan.com
for the best selection and unbeatable deals. And remember,
Lynchburg Nissan is the home of the million-mile warranty.
Nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Headed to the top half of the 7th, Liberty enjoys a 6-1 lead over the Sam Houston Bearcats. Nick Pierce back here with you. Look at the Carter Bank box score. Flames with 6 runs on the board today. They've done it on 10 hits, 2 errors for the Flames, 7 men left on base. For the Bearcats, a run on 3 hits, no errors. They've stranded 9. The big inning, a 4-run 6th for Liberty, capped by a 3-run home run from the bat of Kyle Vidston, his 5th of the season. Ben Blair has gone 6 innings, allowing just an unearned run on 3 hits. Uncharacteristic 5 walks for Blair today. 4 strikeouts on 106 pitches. I would bet his day is likely over with. Flames have some bullpen action. And speaking of the bullpen, Sam Houston goes back to its pen. Jacob Holzer is on to pitch now, the left-hander. And he'll face Nick Barone to lead it off in the top of the 7th. Holzer takes over for Connor Mundy. Mundy 1 inning, scoreless, 1 hit, and a strikeout. Give you the numbers on Holzer in a minute. First pitch to Barone, a fastball taken high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Barone, Swafford, and Seeley the scheduled 3 for Liberty in the top of the 7th. The 1-0 taken down and in. Fastball misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 pitch. Barone looks at a strike here. Fastball caught the outside corner. 2-1. Holzer's first appearance of the conference tournament. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball weakly hit off to the right side. Second baseman has it. Martinez to his left. A low throw to first. Dug out over there. Falling down. Corcoran holds on for the out. We'll see if the Flames want to look at this. Bradley LaCroix comes out of the dugout looking over to Aiden Sweat, his first base coach. And it doesn't look like the Flames will challenge. I wasn't sure if he held the bag over there. Yeah, looking at the replay, I think he did. It was awkward. He was twisting going to the ground, but he held that back right foot on the pillow. First pitch in for a called strike to Swafford, and it's 0-1. So 4-3 on the ground out for Barone. Flames leading at 6-1 here in the 7th. 0-1 pitch, stays off the plate inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is popped up foul. That'll go to the left out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Easton Swafford. Again, the Flames will play tomorrow against Louisiana Tech at 10 a.m. regardless of the outcome of this game. This pitch popped up foul off to the left out of play. And the count is still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Easton Swafford. After that, after tomorrow, pool play will officially end. You've got 3 pools of 3 teams each, 9 teams in this conference tournament. The 3 pool winners advance to the semifinals, along with 1 wild card team. 1-2 check swing, he went around. Chased an off-speed pitch down and away. There's a strikeout for Holzer, and the second out in the 7th inning. That wild card team comes from the best record of all the remaining teams that do not win their pool. So you've got your 3 pool winners and then 1 wild card team. The best record of all the remaining teams, and ties are broken upon who is the highest remaining seed out of that bunch. Pitch in for a strike to Landon Seeley, 0-1. Coming into this tournament, I didn't think it was possible for a team to be 1-1 and win its pool, but that is 100% the case. Pitch down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike on Seeley. He's had a good day. 2 for 2, pair of RBI singles, also a walk. Been on 3 times. Flames up 6-1 here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch, line to the other way. Diving stab at second. Martinez to his left, gets up and throws out Seeley at first. He robbed him of a third base hit. And the inning is over. Flames go down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 7th. It's time for the 7th inning stretch, powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. Learn more at Segra.com. Flames 6, Bearcats 1 as we stretch in Metro Atlanta.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Now, back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Headed to the bottom half of the 7th inning, Liberty leading Sam Houston 6-1. Day 2 of pool play. And a pitching change for the Flames. They'll go to the bullpen and bring on right-hander Tyler August. Ben Blair finishes up 6 innings, 1-run ball today. It was unearned. 3 hits, 5 walks. That's a season high. 4 strikeouts, 106 pitches, 57 strikes for Blair today. And with the 5 walks, strike percentage only 54% for Blair today. That is very uncharacteristic, but to his credit, he limited the damage, and he went and got a strikeout when he needed it. Tyler August goes to work here against Jarek Curtis. First pitch swinging, ground ball foul off to the left, 0-1. Flames not messing around. They are going to the back end of their bullpen. August here in the 7th. Regardless of a 5-run lead, you don't want to give Sam Houston any hope of getting back in this ball game. This is the game that you need to win if you're Liberty. You guarantee you're in the semifinals here on Saturday, the 0-1. Off speed, up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike on Curtis. 1 for 3 with a single today. Now, the interesting thing is, tomorrow, I told you again, the Flames will play Louisiana Tech tomorrow, regardless of the outcome here. 1-1 pitch. Chopper to the left side. 2-hopper into the glove of Marsh. He'll whip it across to first in time for the out. 1 away in the 7th. The Flames are playing for more than just the Conference USA Tournament. RPI 36 coming into today. Louisiana Tech tomorrow, they have to win the conference tournament to get to a regional. The Bulldogs RPI 75. That's not awful, but you wonder how the Flames will play it, assuming this score holds and Liberty gets out of here with the win. Cade Corcoran, the batter now. Corcoran, rather. Takes high. 1 ball, no strikes. Corcoran 0 for 2 with a walk today. One 0 pitch from Tyler August is on the way. Fastball 94 miles an hour, misses. 2 balls and no strikes. You need to win as many games as you can, obviously, to keep the resume intact. A win tomorrow would get you to 40 on the season. It's a nice round number for the committee. 2-0 pitch, fastball up and in. 3-0 on Corcoran. 40 wins, top 40 RPI. Semi-final berth in your conference tournament. Finished second in their regular season. It's a 3-0. And for a strike, 3-1. And second place to a team that looks like a lock for the NCAA regionals in Jacksonville State at 42-13 with a RPI of 28. They're going to probably be a national seed. There's a 3-1 to Corcoran now. Up and in, ball 4. A walk from August with 1 out in the 7th. Flames leading at 6-1. 1 on and 1 out, and that'll bring up Wes Baker. Flames now with 6 walks in this game. Liberty averaging just a tick below 3.5 walks per 9 coming in as a team. Best in Conference USA, 18th best in the country in the regular season. So this has not been normal today. Wes Baker, switch hitter batting left, takes a changeup low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. All that to say, though, Sam Houston had a couple of opportunities. They left the bases loaded in the 4th. Left a couple of men on in the 5th. Pitch, high and away with a fastball. 2-0 now on Baker. And then in the 6th, Liberty got that 4 spot. Keller Bradford, the pitching coach, on his way out now. Flames have not announced an intended starting pitcher for tomorrow, going back to the strategy of how you play this going forward now. But they've got a ton of options. Jackson Lucas did not pitch in the series last weekend at Middle Tennessee. It's been a couple of weeks for him now. He last threw in the series against Louisiana Tech. He might throw tomorrow if the Flames win this game. Bradley Zayak would be going on 1 day short rest. Josh Swink would be on a full week. I doubt it's going to be Zayak tomorrow, especially if the Flames win this game. What do we got going on here? Bradford out for the visit. He's on his way back to the dugout. Now he's looking into the dugout asking for something. And it looks like a different rosin bag for Tyler August. There's one laying behind the mound. August asked for the one over there in the on-deck circle that the hitters used. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if chalk in that other one. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Pitcher asking for a different rosin bag. I'm not saying it's never happened. I just don't remember seeing it, at least not any time recently. Runner at first with 1 out. Now the pitch. Bouncing ball out to second. Swafford's got it. He'll send it to Marsh for 1. Back to first. That's a double play. 4-6-3, and just like that, the inning is over. Give that man whatever rosin bag he wants. Double play ball, and the Flames are back in the dugout 1 pitch later. We're on to the top of the 8th. Liberty 6, Sam Houston 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Have you downloaded the mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Liberty 6, Sam Houston 1, going to the top of the 8th inning. Nick Pierce back here with you from Mickey Dunn Stadium on the Kennesaw State University campus. Northwest of Atlanta, metro Atlanta area. Jacob Holzer headed back to the mound for the Bearcats. Running out of time on their season. They're down 5 in the 8th inning in a game they had to win. I mean, it was complete opposite ends of the spectrum for the Bearcats. A win today, and they were in the semifinals. A loss, and their season's over. Kyle Vidston at the plate. Biggest hit of this ball game his last time up. Takes the ball outside from Holzer. 1 ball, no strikes. Home run number 5 on the season in the 6th inning for Vidston. A 3-run shot. Made it 6-1 Flames. He swings and fouls this one back. And that'll even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Vidston, Campos, and Marsh, the scheduled 3. The 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kyle Vidston. Again, a guy with conference tournament experience. Told you, he was coming in. He hit under 200 in the regular season at 198. Pitch high and away, 2-2, but last 10 games hitting 240 with an 886 OPS. Been a little bit of a different player for the Flames in the second half. The pitch swung on, that one's cranked but foul down the left field line. Got a hanger there, a little out in front of it. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Or 2 balls and 2 strikes, rather, on Kyle Vidston. Was a JUCO All-American at Iowa Western Community College before he went to Western Kentucky. And he blasts this one into straightaway center, but this one in line with Curtis. He'll put it away, and there's out number 1 in the 8th. 1 gone, that'll bring up Josh Campos. He's homered in back-to-back games. That streak is on the line here, perhaps. 0 for 3 in this game. He's also hit safely in 6 straight, reached in his last 8 games. Does not have a hit and has not been on base today. The pitch to Campos. Swung on, popped up. First base, foul territory. And over to get it is Corcoran. And there is out number 2 in the 8th. Just occurred to me that one order of business that we omitted earlier. Never got around to the Ortho Virginia injury report today. And for the Flames, obviously, Jackson Sorensen back in the lineup today. He missed 3 starts in Middle Tennessee with a calf strain. Not 100%, but good enough to give it a go today. As Tanner Marsh stands in, he's 2 for 4. Single, double, and a run scored. Flames leading at 6-1. Marsh takes a fastball outside, ball 1. Jake Potts, the other concern. A little forearm tightness for him in the outing at Middle Tennessee on Friday last week. Had to come out of the game in the 9th inning. The pitch in for a strike. 1-1, but precautionary. Potts precautionary reasons they pulled him from that game. Potts actually threw yesterday, and Coach LaCroix said he was feeling good afterwards. So all good news there. 1-1 pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike on Tanner Marsh. Well, the Flames are going to get where they want to go. It's a good sign to see Tanner getting the bat going today. They need him to be good. 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0. His last 5 games coming into today, he was 0 for his last 19 with 7 strikeouts. Had struck out 14 times in his last 10 games. That's unheard of for him. A weak tapper off the end of the bat, roller to first, and that'll be handled by Corcoran. Takes it to the bag himself for the last out of the inning. But Marsh and the Flames have had a good day today. 3 up and 3 down goes Liberty in the 8th. Holzer's done good work. He's retired all 6 he's faced. But as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, it's Liberty still on top of Sam Houston. 6-1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
The Flames play here. You are locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 6, Sam Houston 1, going to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Flames with a win here. They are 6 outs away from that. A win here punched their ticket to the Conference USA semifinals. They would play on Saturday. Well, they'll play tomorrow regardless at 10 a.m. against Louisiana Tech, but then they'd be back here on Saturday to play at a time against an opponent yet to be determined, depending on how things shake out here over the next day and a half. Tyler August back to the mound for another inning of work. As we go to the bottom half of the 8th, he'll face Caleb Cotton. Left-handed hitter stands in. August fires a liner to third. Scooped on the short hop off the carpet by Jaffe. Sends it to first in time for out number 1. What a play. That was an absolute bullet. Hit down to the hot corner. Jaffe was playing in case of a bunt. And stuck the glove down, said, look what I found. 1 gone. Here's Hunter Albert now. Alvord today, 1 for 3 with a double off the left field wall. All that was against Ben Blair. First pitch, fastball 93 up and in. 1 ball, no strikes to Alvord. Alvord out of McPherson, Kansas. Transfer from Barton College where he played last year. Cowley Community College before that. The pitch bounces up there. 2 balls and no strikes. Alvord, a quarterback in high school, led his team to the state semifinals in Kansas. He's an all-around athlete. 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike on a fastball, 2-1. His dad was an athlete as well, Aaron Alvord. Pitched for the Detroit Tigers in their farm system. He was drafted in the 11th round back in 1996. Got as high as single A. 2-1 pitch from August. There's a liner to center and a base hit. Turned around a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Hit it on a frozen rope back up the middle. Hit number 4 for Sam Houston in this game. And it's first base hit since the 5th inning. 1 out single here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Sean Bazemore. 6-1, Flames on top. Liberty playing as the away team in this game. Pitch to Bazemore. Downstairs with a changeup, ball one. Every team will be the home team and the away team in this conference tournament in pool play. Every team gets to be the home team once, has to be the away team once, regardless of seed. 1-0 pitch. Taken upstairs, 2-0. When we get to the semifinals in the championship round, the best seed or the highest seed will be the home team in all those games. And that becomes single elimination starting Saturday. The pitch. Bazemore takes low and outside. Ball 3-0. Bazemore hitless in this game, 0 for 1 officially, but he has walked and got hit by a pitch earlier. 3 balls and no strikes, 1 out, a man at first for the Bearcats here in the home 8th. And the pitch from August. That's in for a strike with a fastball, 3-1. Bazemore spent last year at Angelina College. That's down in Lufkin, Texas. They are the Roadrunners. Runner goes, 3-1 pitch, chopped foul, I think. Well, it is now. Beat it into the ground, and it twisted foul up along the third base line, just outside of the right-handed batter's box. Full count now, 3-2. If you're wondering where Lufkin, Texas might be, it's basically in the middle of nowhere. Down near Nacogdoches, close to the Louisiana line. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes again, and it's taken high for ball 4. And Bazemore will go to first. That's the second walk from Tyler August in this game. 2 on with 1 out in the 8th. And Sam Houston will send Kirby Orth, the left-handed hitter, to the plate. Kyle Vidston will head out to the mound. And a right-hander starting to loosen in the bullpen for the Flames. That appears to be Cooper Harrington. Finish the thought on Lufkin, Texas, though. It's actually some recognizable folks that are from that town. One of which, wide receiver Des Bryant. Former big leaguer Brandon Belt. And for our listening audience, a lot of folks maybe into the Christian hip-hop scene. Christian rapper Tadashi, also from Lufkin, Texas. I went down a rabbit hole yesterday when I saw Lufkin, Texas, and where it was. I was like, this town's got to be known for something. Pitch to Orth. This is high and outside, ball 1. That'll derail prep for me so many times, but I just get curious. I'm like, where is this place? What is it known for? That was the best I could find on Lufkin, Texas. Orth, left-handed batter, takes high from August. Falling off the mound, looked like a little weird there. 2 balls and no strikes. Just don't know how comfortable Tyler is out there. He's going to that rosin bag a ton, sweating more. Again, it's a humid day. Sun's starting to poke through from behind the clouds now. 2-0 pitch. And he missed outside with a fastball. That's ball 3. Well, if Sam Houston's got any chance of getting back in this game, this is the formula. They've got to get some help. A single and a walk with 1 out. Now a 3-0 pitch is due to Orth. Here it comes. And he takes a strike. 92-mile-an-hour fastball makes it 3-1. Flames have uncharacteristically walked 7 Bearcat hitters today, but lead it 6-1 in the 8th. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Sent foul straight back on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count goes full. 3-2 now on Orth. Outfield straight away. A little deeper in right for Deacon Dito. Infield shaded to pull. With 1 out, here comes the payoff pitch. And Orth takes it a hair off the outside corner. August hands on his hips, snaps the throw back from Vidston. And that's ball 4. That will load him up. And again, it has not been the most friendly of strike zones today either at times for the Flames. That is walk number 8. 3 of them for August, 5 for Blair. And they are loaded up now. And Bradley LaCroix is on his way to the mound. He sees August struggling a little bit with his command, although not a bad pitch again on that last one. He's got Cooper Harrington up in the bullpen. This may well be a 4-out save situation here for Harrington, and it will be. LaCroix heads out. He takes the baseball from August. He'll go to Harrington. With 1 out and the bases full in the 8th inning, Liberty on top 6-1. Sam Houston trying to rally late. We'll step out and have the Haley's Appliance pitching change when we come back here at the Conference USA Tournament in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Hey, you look like you could use a nap. No, not a nap, an app. The Liberty Flames mobile app. It's your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news and your favorite teams, upcoming schedules. You can buy and download tickets to the next games and listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast. It's all on your new app, the Liberty Flames mobile app. And of course, it's free from the App Store or Google Play. Get it. At this time, the app will no longer make you a sandwich.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Six to 1 Liberty in the bottom half of the 8th inning, but the bases are full with only 1 out. And right-hander Cooper Harrington is on in what is a save situation. That sounds weird in a 5-run game, but Harrington enters with the tying run in the on-deck circle. Bases loaded, so the 5th and tying run would be represented in the on-deck circle by Ryan Frandon. The number 9 hitter in the order, Jace Martinez, will be the batter against Harrington. Cooper's had a great year, second team All-CUSA. Second most saves in the conference with 11. 23rd appearance, 2-1 record, 3.83 ERA. 50 strikeouts to just 10 walks in 42 1/3 innings. Opponents hitting .233 against him. Harrington, the 4th most saves in a single season for a Flames pitcher in school history. His 11 saves, 1 behind Ashton Parrott for 12 on the all-time list. Bases full. Here's Martinez. First one from Harrington. Just missed. 91-mile-an-hour fastball off the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. Martinez hitless today. He's been on a couple times. Once with a walk with the bases loaded back in the 4th inning. Reached on an error in the 6th. The 1-0. Downstairs with a changeup. 2 balls and no strikes. And again, a walk here forces in a run. It also turns the lineup back over to Frandon. Bradley LaCroix pushing his chips into the middle of the table here. He wants to make sure his club wins this game and guarantees it will be here on Saturday. 2-0 count on Martinez. Here comes the pitch. Just missed outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. A fastball off the outside corner. Got to throw him a strike here or you force in a run. The 3-0. That's in for a strike with a fastball. Martinez taking all the way. It's 3-1. Ground ball right at someone would be nice here. The 3-1 pitch. Instead, it's a swing and a high fly ball out to deep right center field. Going back out onto the track. Campos can't make the catch. It drops on the warning track. One run will score, and the Bearcats play it station to station. I thought Campos had it. I couldn't tell if it clanged out of his glove or just dropped between him and DiCandido. A run is in. It's 6-2, and now all of a sudden the tying run's hit the plate. See how they score it. Again, I couldn't tell if that was in and out of his glove or if he just missed it. The pitch to Ryan Frandon misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. I think he just missed it. It goes as a base hit. And what will be a long single for Martinez and an RBI. 1 ball, no strikes on Frandon hitting from the left side. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Tying run at the plate. The pitch. In for a strike. 1-1. Sam Houston trailed by as many as 6 runs yesterday to Louisiana Tech. They came back, erased an 11-5 deficit, and won 14-13. They were down 5 just a moment ago. The 1-1 pitch. High and outside. Changeup misses. 2 balls and a strike. And now to the rosin bag goes Cooper Harrington. Ready now with a 2-1 pitch. There's a called strike on the inside corner with a fastball at 92 miles an hour. And that'll even things up at 2-2. Flames infield back, hoping to turn a double play here if something gets hit on the ground to somebody. Outfield straight up, the pitch. There's strike 3 call. 92 mile an hour fastball on the inside corner takes out Frandon. 2 away in the 8th.
The center fielder, Jarrett Curtis.
And a big second out to the inning. Now Jarrett Curtis will be the batter. Curtis 1 for 4 with a single and a stolen base today. He's also struck out twice. They are loaded with 2 outs in the 8th. Flames lead at 6-2. Tying run up at the plate. And he gets plunked by the first pitch. A changeup got him on the left arm. Another run is in. And now the tying run is at first. HBP, Curtis with an RBI, makes it 6-3 in the 8th. And boy, this has been one of the more sloppy pitching performances for the Flames today. Just trying to hold on here. Cade Corcoran, the batter now for Sam Houston. Left-hand hitter swings through a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Eight walks, 2 hit batters. 1 with the bases loaded. A walk with the bases loaded today. The 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Harrington just trying to get the Flames out of this 8th inning. 2 runs have scored. Bearcats have cut it to 6-3. And again, the tying run is at first. That's Curtis. He's got great speed. The pitch. There's a called strike. I think maybe he went to a breaking ball that time. And it's 1-2 now on Corcoran. They were real overzealous to swing the bat early, not so much here in the 8th inning. And again, the Flames struggling to fill up the zone at the moment. There comes the 1-2 pitch from Harrington. Got him swinging on a changeup. Strikeout ends the inning. And Harrington gets the Flames back in the dugout. But Sam Houston scores twice in the 8th. They cut into it. It's now a 6-3 lead for Liberty as we go to the top of the 9th. Day 2 of the Conference USA Baseball Championship here in Kennesaw, Georgia. And you're listening to Flames Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook. 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Liberty 6, Sam Houston 3 now as we go to the top half of the 9th inning. And what is essentially an elimination game for Sam Houston. Liberty with a win here will punch its ticket to the Conference USA semifinals. And the Bearcats go back to the bullpen. Haley's Appliance pitching change. They'll bring on right-hander Mason Murphy. Takes over for Jacob Holzer. Holzer with a good outing. 6 up and 6 down for the lefty. He had a strikeout as well over 2 innings.
On the 9th inning, Flames 6, Bearcats 3. Leading off for Liberty, the right fielder, Riley DiCandido.
2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for the Flames against Murphy. Starting with Riley DiCandido, then it's Jordan Jaffe and Jackson Sorensen. Murphy on for his 17th appearance, 15th in relief. He's got a 1-0 record with a 6.97 ERA. His first pitch to DiCandido is in for a strike, 0-1. DiCandido 0 for 4 today. Murphy 20 and 2/3 innings pitched, 20 walks, and 26 strikeouts. This is 0-1. That one just missed off the outside corner with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. 93-mile-an-hour heater from Mason Murphy. He's given up 3 homers. Opponents hitting .256 off him. And the 1-1 pitch. DiCandido lays off. 91-mile-an-hour heater up and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, you'd love to get another run or 2 here. 2-1 pitch, taken high, 3-1 on DiCandido. Can't have too many. Especially in a conference tournament setting where weird things can happen. 3-1 pitch, DiCandido with a swing and foul back. On the fastball, it's 3-2 now. Flames did the bulk of their damage with a 4-run 6th inning, highlighted by a 3-run home run by Kyle Vidston. That's the difference in the game right now. 3-2 to DiCandido, and he got him swinging. Strikeout, 91-mile-an-hour fastball at the top of the zone. And there's one away for the Flames in the 9th.
The third baseman, Jordan Jaffe.
Jordan Jaffe will hit now. Pair of singles today. He's also been hit by a pitch. RBI knocked back in the 3rd inning. Flames have never trailed. First pitch taken low, 1 ball and no strikes. Liberty has so many come from behind victories this year. They haven't had to do that today. 23 comeback wins this year for the Flames. As Jaffe squibs this one foul off to the right. Got jammed on a fastball. It's 1-1. Conversely, Sam Houston yesterday, that win over Louisiana Tech. It's the first time all season they have come back and won a game in which they trailed after 7 innings. They were 0-20 previously in such games. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, 1-2. They'll have to come back in a game they've trailed after 7 again here today if they are to keep their season alive. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 9th. Flames up 6-3. And the 1-2 pitch to Jaffe is up and in, almost hit him. 92-mile-an-hour fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next game after this one, Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee. 2-2 pitch, humpback liner into right field and a base hit for Jaffe. He's got a 1-out single in the 9th inning. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game. Good to see him swinging it here as well. Jaffe had been in a little bit of a lull as well coming into this tournament. 0 for 5 with a strikeout in the regular season finale at MTSU. 3 hits today. He's on for the 4th time. Here's Sorensen now looking for his first base hit. 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts for the left-handed batter. And the pitch. Taken high, 1 ball, no strikes. 91-mile-an-hour fastball high and in. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th for Sam Houston, it'll be Baker, Cotton, and Alford. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Sorensen takes it outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count on senior from Idaho Falls. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, nowhere near with a fastball. 3 balls and no strikes on Sorensen. Barone on deck. Sorensen probably taking here. The 3-0 pitch. He's taking all the way. That one called a strike. Where was that? That appeared to be up and maybe inside. 3-1 on Sorensen. Still a hitter's count. Now the pitch. Lunge and a miss at the fastball, and now it's 3-2. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders players nestled down the right field line in the bleacher seats here. Waiting on the next game. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. Runner not going. That one's high and outside. No doubt about that. Ball 4. Jaffe goes to second. And 2 are on with 1 out in the 9th inning. Flames trying to expand a 6-3 lead. Right-hander up in the bullpen for Sam Houston. And Jay Sirianni's out of the dugout. And this is going to be a short leash for Mason Murphy now. Sirianni knows his club cannot afford to give up any more runs here. Now Sirianni walks up the slope of the mound looking into Mason Murphy. Or looking up to Mason Murphy. One-sided conversation. Murphy nodding yes a lot. Rest of the infielders out there, and he's going to stay with him. Well, you look back to yesterday, they had to burn some capital in that pen. Gabe Winans, 41 pitches yesterday. Jonathan Anders, their really good lefty, 50 pitches. They don't have some of their top dogs to go to. Here's Nick Barone. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Fastball up. 0-1 the count. That walk for Murphy, just the second walk issued by Sam Houston pitching in this game. 2 on, 1 out in the 9th. And the 0-1. There's a swing and a high fly ball. Belted deep left field. Cotton going back. It's out of here. Nick Barone with a bomb in the 9th. A 3-run shot. And the Flames lead it 9-3. And that might be the night the lights went out in Georgia for Sam Houston.
The second baseman, Easton Swapper.
Barone with his 11th of the year. RBIs number 51, 52, and 53. Here's Easton Swafford now. The pitch low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball was crushed. Still only 1 out. The pitch. Swafford swings, gets under it, pops it up. Left side foul ground. Frandon and Baker over by the dugout. It's Frandon, the third baseman, with a basket grab for out number 2. Swafford retired. But a 6-run advantage again for the Flames. Just a back-breaking homer from Barone. And that'll bring up Landon Seeley now. Two down. The pitch from Murphy. Yanked it to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. And you go back to that mound visit after the walk to Sorensen. Jay Sirianni will probably be second-guessing himself. He had a right-hander up in the bullpen. He elected to stay with Murphy. Pitch off the plate outside with a fastball, 2-0. May not matter a whole lot in the long run. Here's the 2-0. Taken for a strike on a fastball, 2-1. But that's the kind of stuff that managers, head coaches, pitching coaches, they lose sleep over. 2 balls and a strike, 2 out. The pitch. Seeley spits on it, down and in. 3-1 count rather now on the Flames' designated hitter. Here's a 3-0 pitch. And he got plunked. Came up and in with an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Got a piece of Seeley. And a 2-out hit batsman will put a man on for the Flames. That'll bring up Kyle Vidston.
Kyle Vidston.
Runner goes on the first pitch to Vidston. It's a ball down. The throw down to second base gets away now into center field. And popping up to take third on that is Seeley. So a stolen base and a throwing error on Baker behind the plate. And that'll be Wes Baker's first error all season. A runner at third base now for the Flames with 2 outs. And Baker heads out to talk briefly with Murphy. With Liberty leading at 9-3. I said that was a ball. I meant it was a strike to Vidston. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And that one sails and goes to the screen over the head of Baker, the catcher. Baker whips a throw back to the plate, not in time. Seeley with a feet-first slide. Upends Murphy, receiving the throw. Some contact, but no words, and nothing malicious there. Flames score another run. They now lead at 10-3. On a wild pitch by Murphy. And this game has come unraveled in the ninth for the Bearcats. The pitch inside to Vidston now. And the count 2 balls, 1 strike on the Flames catcher. Boy, they had a glimmer of hope in that 8th inning where they cut it to 3. And the Flames have just slammed the door here in the ninth. Vidston chops one foul to the left, 2-2 the count. 10 runs, 12 hits for Liberty. A pair of 3-run homers, one from Barone here in the ninth, and one earlier from this guy, Vidston. 2-2 pitch taken for a ball just off the plate. And the count is full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kyle Vidston. 7-run lead, the largest for the Flames. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. And that's up and in for ball 4. Bitston goes to first. And that will be it for Murphy now. Head coach Jay Sirianni out of the dugout. He's going to go to his bullpen here with a runner at first and 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. And the sand falling through the hourglass now for Sam Houston, as Mason Murphy will exit stage left. Haley's Appliance pitching change for the Bearcats. Liberty up 10-3 in the top of the 9th at the Conference USA Tournament. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty 10, Sam Houston 3 in the top of the 9th inning with 2 outs. Bearcats make another pitching change. They bring on right-hander Zach Johnson. Johnson threw in the game yesterday against Louisiana Tech, but he has been used once on back-to-back days this year. Johnson yesterday, 1 scoreless inning pitched. And I want to say he was under 30 pitches. I can't remember off the top of my head. It wasn't an extended outing for him by any stretch. And he inherits a runner at first with 2 out again in a 10-3 game as he takes over for Mason Murphy. Josh Campos at the plate. And the first pitch, right-handed batter rolls one on the ground to third. Frandon up with it cleanly, fires to second for the out there. And Johnson throws 1 pitch to end the top of the 9th inning. 5-4 on the fielder's choice. But Liberty picks up 4 in the top of the 9th. A 3-run homer off the bat of Nick Barone, the highlight. And as we go to the bottom half, it's Liberty 10, Sam Houston 3. The Flames are 3 outs away from the CUSA semifinals. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey, you look like you could use a nap. No, not a nap, an app. The Liberty Flames mobile app. It's your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news and your favorite teams, upcoming schedules. You can buy and download tickets to the next games and listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast. It's all on your new app, the Liberty Flames mobile app. And of course, it's free from the App Store or Google Play. Get it. At this time, the app will no longer make you a sandwich.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Flames are 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the CUSA semifinals. Liberty 10, Sam Houston 3 as we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. It'll be Cooper Harrington on to collect the last 3 outs. He will still get credited for a save if he does that, because when he came into the game, the tying run was in the on-deck circle. So it is still a save situation potentially for Harrington. He faces Wes Baker, switch-hitting catcher, batting left-handed, takes a called strike. He glares back at Derek Everett, the home plate umpire, 0-1. 0-1, up and in, buzzed the tower of Baker with a fastball at 91 miles an hour. He brushes back out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Baker, Cotton, and Albert, the scheduled 3 for Sam Houston in the ninth against Harrington, the 1-1. And a changeup. Where'd that miss? It has been a floating strike zone today for Derek Everett. I don't mean to keep hammering him, but look, he's getting stares from both sides. 2-1 pitch, fouled away to the left, 2-2. That's how you know. He got a glare from Baker on that called strike 2 pitches ago. He's gotten looks in from the Flames on the mound today. 2-2 pitch from Harrington. And that one misses low and in for ball 3. 3-2 the count. Flames have walked a ton today too, though. 8 walks for Liberty in this game. But they lead it 10-3. The 3-2 pitch. Pop foul back over our heads, and the count stays the same, 3-2. I think 8 walks may not be a season high, but it's pretty close. 3-2 pitch again. Popped up, foul again. That'll get out of play to the left. Still 3-2 now on Baker. Flames walked 9 against Missouri State back on March 14th. That is the season high. 3-2 again, and it's fouled off again. A little bouncer up the first baseline, handled by Cameron Croat, the first base coach for Sam Houston. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes on Baker. Flames came in averaging about a little less than 3.5 walks per 9 on the season as a staff. 3-2 pitch. Come on. Called a ball with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball that looked to have the inside corner.
The left fielder, Caleb Cotton.
Well, that will tie the season high. 9 walks now for the Flames pitching staff. And a runner at first now for Caleb Cotton. Left-handed hitter stands in. And the pitch from Harrington. Low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 10-3 lead for Liberty. Bottom of the 9th inning. Sam Houston needs to stage a huge comeback here to keep its season alive. The 1-0. Off the plate inside, 2 balls and no strikes. A couple of wide misses here for Harrington after the borderline, we'll call it, walk to Baker. Cotton on a 9-game hitting streak coming in jeopardy of losing that. Swings and pops this one foul back out of play, 2-1. I'm sure that's the furthest thing from his mind right now, though. He's missed some time this year with a hamstring injury. Missed all of last year with a bad hip. So the guy who's fought through some injuries. Redshirt from Harrington. Swing and a pop foul back. And the count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Caleb Cotton. Liberty up 10-3 over Sam Houston. Bottom half of the 9th inning. On a cloudy, humid day here at Kennesaw State, and we've got a timeout taken here by Sam Houston. And I think that's the trainer coming out. Taking a look at the right hand of Caleb Cotton. Also one of the assistant coaches out for the Bearcats. Some Concern about that right hand of Cotton. He is wringing his hand out right now. I want to say that was David Wood, their assistant coach, recruiting coordinator. Actually, no, that was not Wood. That was Wed. Shane Wed, associate head coach, was out looking at him. In any event, here's a 3-2 pitch, and that's low and in for ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Harrington to start the 9th inning, and they're at first and second now with nobody out. And that is a new season high now for the Flames. 10 walks in this game for Liberty pitching. Keller Bradford out now for the Flames, pitching coach on his way to the mound. Try to hit the reset button here on Harrington. Runners will be at first and second. Hunter Alvord coming to the plate. Well, it's not often you walk 10 in a game and you got a 7-run lead in the 9th. It's a testament to the Flames offense today. A pair of 4-run innings, 2 3-run homers. Bradford walking back towards the dugout now with talking with Derek Everett now, home plate umpire. And I don't think that was about the number of mound visits. Here is Alvord now hitting from the right-hand side. Harrington sets at the letters, the pitch. Popped him up on the first one. Out towards second base, infield fly rule in effect. Marsh will tuck it away. There's out number 1 in the 9th. Thank you very much.
The designated hitter, Sean Pastor.
That one a bit baffling. Alvord seeing the command issues for Harrington going after the first pitch. And the first one downstairs here to Bazemore. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Bazemore drew a walk his last time up in the 8th. Liberty leading at 10-3 in the 9th. 2 on, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. I mean, this isn't all on home plate umpire Derek Everett. There's been some wide misses as well from Harrington and some of the other Flames pitchers. 2-0 delivery. Downstairs, nowhere near with a fastball. 3-0, and now a right-hander has started to toss in the bullpen for the Flames. You just need somebody to come in here and throw some strikes before Sam Houston loads the bases up. 3-0 count, the pitch from Harrington. And that's in for a strike, fastball. Bazemore taking all the way. It's 3-1. He's walked twice today and been hit by a pitch. 0 for 1 officially for Bazemore. Harrington with the 3-1 pitch. Called strike outside corner. With a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 3-2. Flames infield playing Bazemore to pull, but not in a shift. Here's the payoff pitch. Looping liner, right center field. That's going to get down into the gap for a base hit. Bazemore on his way to second. Baker hits the bag at third. He will score. No throw to the plate. It's an RBI double for Bazemore, and that'll make it a 10-4 lead for the Flames. Runners at second and third, still only 1 out in the 9th. And Kirby Orth will be the batter now. Brandon Dahlman is throwing in the bullpen for Liberty. The pitch. Change up, swung on and missed by Orth. He's down a strike 0-1. Second and third are the runners. One out in the bottom of the ninth. Liberty's lead cut to 6. The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. Now Harrington gets ahead of him, 0-2. Orth today, 0 for 3 with a walk. Struck out in the 4th inning against Ben Blair. Harrington looks in. Now comes set at the letters. Here comes his 0-2 pitch. Changeup misses down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Those last 3 outs always the hardest to get, but Flames have also kind of made it hard on themselves here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Change up, swung on and missed, strike 3. And there's the second out of the 9th inning. That is the 3rd strikeout for Cooper Harrington. Two away, and the last hope for Sam Houston in its season is Jace Martinez. Martinez, an RBI single in the 8th inning. He is 1 for 3 with a walk. Second and third are the runners. 2 down. The pitch. Inside, ball 1. Regardless of what happens today, Liberty and Louisiana Tech will play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Every game will be played in pool play, regardless if someone has been mathematically eliminated or not. 1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Or regardless of the fact if Liberty or whoever has already advanced to the semifinals. Jacksonville State, same thing for them coming up next. They can advance to the semifinals with a win over Middle Tennessee. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. It's probably the one thing I don't really like about pool play is you can end up with some meaningless games. But I think there are more pros that outweigh the cons, just my opinion. 2 out, the 2-1 pitch. Popped up, fouled ground, off to the right. Sorensen giving it a look. The first baseman will watch it fall out of play. And the count evens up now, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jace Martinez. And the Bearcats are down to their final strike now. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Flames a strike away. Cooper Harrington toes the first base side of the slab. Looks in, quickly comes set at the letters. Right-hander with the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the third base line, still 2-2. Martinez got a piece of the changeup to stay alive. Coming up post-game, we'll hear briefly from head coach Bradley LaCroix in our Coca-Cola 10th inning show. Harrington one more time, steps on the rubber, looks in. Sets at the letters. The 2-2 pitch. Foul back to the screen. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next game coming up about 45 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Should be right around 2 o'clock, assuming Harrington takes care of Martinez here. Trying to put him away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The right-hander from North Carolina comes set. Harrington ready, another 2-2 pitch. Chopper out towards short. That'll kangaroo into the glove of Marsh. He charges, throws to first, and the Flames win it. Liberty over Sam Houston by the final score of 10-4 here in Kennesaw, Georgia. Flames are shaking hands. They know they are playing in the CUSA semifinals here on Saturday. And for the Sam Houston Bearcats, their season will end at 24-33. Coming up, we've got the Coca-Cola 10th inning show from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
You've been listening to Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling.
And we welcome you back here to Kennesaw, Georgia, Mickey Dunn Stadium on the Kennesaw State University campus, where Liberty wins it over Sam Houston by the final score of 10-4. Nick Pierce back here with you on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coming up, we will have head coach Bradley LaCroix with us, and we will chat with him about the victory here today on a brief Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show as the Flames, with the win, punch their ticket to the Conference USA semifinals. And Liberty will find out, I guess after tomorrow, who it will face. We'll also have a look at your final totals coming up here in just a moment. We're waiting for Coach to join us. He's being interviewed right now on TV in the ESPN Plus broadcast. So we'll get Coach here in just a moment. But big day for the Flames. They come out, score 10 runs on 12 hits, a couple of 4-run innings for Liberty. And the Flames get a pair of 3-run homers as well from Kyle Vidston and Nick Barone. And we're joined now by the head coach, Bradley LaCroix, with us here as the Flames get the win. And, Coach, you got us okay?
Yeah, I got you, Nick.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get going here as, again, we're a little strapped for time here on the postgame show. I see Jason trying to come over there and get you as well on camera. But, yeah, wow, what a response from your team here. I mean, we were just talking about the offense showing up today. Really kind of needed it today. You know, pitching-wise, you only give up, 4 runs on 6 hits, but a lot of walks today, a lot of traffic. Your offense, a couple big swings from Vidston and Barone really made the difference, didn't they?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird game, and we usually throw a ton of strikes and don't walk guys. But we made some pitches to get out of some jams, and then we had 2 big swings, right? And Vidston and Nick Barone to have 2 big innings. But, strike zone was tight, but we got to adjust to it. And we gave him too many free passes, but fortunately we made some big hits.
Yeah, absolutely. The 4-run 6th, then the 4-run 9th. I mean, how big was that swing from Barone in the 9th right after they just scored a couple of runs in the 8th?
Yeah, it was huge. It gives us a little breathing room, right? And then the bottom of the 9th, there's not as much pressure. It was huge. Then we added another one, a 4th run too. So it was big for those guys to get on in front of him. Made a good adjustment and hit it over the building.
Ben Blair, 6 innings, 1 unearned run today, 5 walks, very uncharacteristic for him, obviously a season high. But how was he able to kind of get through it today?
Yeah, I thought his stuff was really sharp. Obviously, he knows the walks are too many and the HBP. but he threw some really good pitches and really made some pitches with some runners in scoring position. That was huge. We did give up some runs, but, he gave up just some single digits here and there. But I thought his stuff and his command, for what we were trying to tell him to do was much better today.
Yeah, it looked like the fastball pretty heavy early. I mean, he had good life on it. I mean, what was the plan today for him?
Yeah, he had established the fastball, especially against the lefties. We showed him a couple change-ups just so they had to think about it. His cutter was really good today. He attacked the inner half to the left-handed hitters, which is what he's got to do, and he did a great job.
Tyler August and Cooper Harrington to close it out here, despite the fact that you had a kind of a big lead late. How important was it to just go ahead and put this one in the win column?
Yeah, I mean, with this format, that was the only game that mattered. So we weren't going to try to get cute. Tyler did a really good job his first inning. Lost it a little bit. Coop had to grind through it. It was very humid out here today.
Yes.
But both of them did a great job.
Yeah, sure did. And last thought here, just as far as your pitching situation now, it's kind of an interesting spot, right? I mean, you don't have to win tomorrow in terms of the conference tournament, but we all know the postseason situation. You're trying to guard the RPI as well. You want to win as many games as you can. A chance to get to 40 wins tomorrow. That's a nice round number for the committee to look at. How will you make your plan for tomorrow with those two things in mind?
Yeah, it's a good question. We'll go back and shower. We'll meet as a staff, and then we'll make the decision after that and see whether – I would say it would either be the Swink or Lucas probably.
Yeah, and the good thing is you got options there, right? You got a lot of them. Well, Coach,
that's right. Yeah, we got options. Yep.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Congrats on the victory here today.
Okay, thanks, Nick.
That's the head coach, Bradley LaCroix, with us here on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll quickly give you the totals and what's next for the Flames after this.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
You've been listening to Flames Baseball. Now we're taking you home with the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
All right, back one final time here to Mickey Dunn Stadium on the Kennesaw State University campus, where Liberty comes away with a 10-4 win over Sam Houston. The Flames punched their ticket to the Conference USA semifinals, and Sam Houston's season comes to an end. Here's the totals for you, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the Flames today, 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, and 8 men left on base. For the Bearcats, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They stranded 13. Winning pitcher is Ben Blair. He goes to 7-5 on the season. And outside of the walks, one of his better outings. Remember, over his last 7 starts, he had an ERA north of 7. But today does not allow an earned run. Just 1 unearned run allowed on only 3 hits. Yes, he walked 5, but he also struck out 4. And I thought a huge spot in the ball game was that 4th inning where Sam Houston had the bases loaded, and Blair got the strikeout of the talented freshman Kirby Orth. Now, I ended up walking in a run after that, but then he got out of the inning with a pop out to third and limited the damage in that 4th inning. Blair, 4 strikeouts today, continues to climb up that single-season all-time list for the Flames. He's now at 106 on the year, just 13 strikeouts away from matching Benji Miller for the single-season program record. Speaking of single-season records, Cooper Harrington with his 12th save today. That is now tied for the 3rd most in a single season by a Flames pitcher. 12 saves, also tied for the Conference USA lead in that department. Harrington's 12 saves matches Ashton Parrott's 12 saves for the Flames all the way back in 2014. So Blair the winner, he's 7-5. Harrington the save, it's his 12th. The loss goes to Tate Hickman. He falls to 2-4. Biggest blows of the game, a 4-run 6th inning for the Flames, a Kyle Vidston 3-run homer in that inning, and a Nick Barone 3-run homer in the 9th, part of a 4-run inning there for the Flames. Time of the game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. No attendance given for this one, but it was a hearty, lively crowd on hand, I assure you. Flames go to 39-18 on the season. Bearcats in their year at 25-33. Your final stats are presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game is going to be Nick Barone. 3 hits today, including a 3-run homer. He scored 3 times. Nick Barone, our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game. And quickly looking ahead to tomorrow, next up for the Flames, a game that doesn't matter in terms of the conference tournament, but a game that could matter in terms of the Flames' resume. Liberty going for its 40th victory. It would be its first 40-win season since 2021. The Flames take on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs back here tomorrow morning at 10:05 a.m. And we will have it for you here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network as the Flames look to try to get win number 40 and continue to pad that resume for an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament should they need it next week. We'll be with you at 9:30 tomorrow morning for the Flames' second game of this conference tournament, the final day of pool play, Liberty and Louisiana Tech, with a 9:30 airtime again tomorrow. So until then, for all of us at the network, we will say so long here from Kennesaw State, where again the final, Liberty 10, not Kennesaw State, Liberty 10, Sam Houston State 4. And until tomorrow, for everyone at the network, my name is Nick Pierce, saying thanks again for listening. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This broadcast of Liberty Baseball has been brought to you by Abish Financial Services, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Liberty Baseball has also been brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bow Time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Centra Health, Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. By Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. By Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, preventative maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. By Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The General Manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Network Director Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Senior Associate Strategic Communications Director Ryan Baumberger. Liberty Flames Baseball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.